Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons.
Dungeons & Dragons.
Yep. Before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have some announcements to get through, beginning with the first of our sponsors of the evening, NordVPN. Travis?
Field testing the calculator. Caps lock. Caps unlock. Caps lock and key. Caps lock. Nest monster. I'm sliced.
Again.
I can't do it.
Again.
I said I can't, Morpheus. I know this is just training, but that was a quad-core sequence cipher. My suddenly Susan protocols won't budget.
Your hexer name is number 2, but that does not forgive a shitty attitude. You must be ready. There is great danger.
I know great danger coming, I know, but how will I be elite enough to stop it?
Observe.
Whoa, 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 but you have a power glove, Master. I use my bare hands.
Negatronic. You jack in with the strength of NordVPN, providers of the highest quality encryption for internet traffic, and it hides your IP and physical location. Available on every major platform, including Windows, iOS, Android, and Linux. Go to nordvpn.com/criticalrole or use code criticalrole to get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month at a discount.
Master, you already taught me that with 5,400 servers in 59 countries, it's easier to get better internet speed and protection with 1 click.
So what is it that's holding you back?
I don't know.
Say it.
I don't know!
Say it!
I'm scared, okay? I'm scared of becoming a gleaming cube of cake like Black Willow 69 at AOL.com.
Good.
What?
The 2 greatest forces of computing are fear and love. Black Willow knew it. So did the Ultra Codex. Use that fear, wire it into your synapses, and reboot it into love. Turn 1s and 0s into 6s and 9s.
Nice.
I'll try, Master.
Now, focus on Liam's camera feed. Seduce the encryption. Hug the code.
Oh, yeah. I can feel it.
Now, stick your thing in, flip it, and reverse it with love.
Oh, shit, my water!
Wait, why is nothing else on my table falling?
Because I love you so damn much!
Chronic. Next, Ashley and Marisha, change their positions with your romantic hacking.
I'm doing it! I'm sorry, Ashley and Marisha. I'm still new at this.
It's okay, I guess.
Perfect strangers. Now do Laura.
Wait, no! What if I hurt her?
You're scared. So harness that fear into your magnificent hacker deltoids. Let it course through you through those elite haptic biceps and flex it to become
Love! I did it! I hacked it with the power of love!
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, because I'm the only man you've ever loved, right?
Uh-huh.
Today, you have truly earned the name, number 2.
Master, what was that?
Oh, you'll find out. Next time NordVPN sponsors this show, Matt, hack to you.
Oh, wow. Thank you. This, I mean...
What a bit.
Look out, Academy. Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
And thank you, NordVPN, for enabling. Send the trophy to the PLS party. second song sponsor for tonight.
Did you say the POS box?
Oh, piece of shit, Bob. We got one of those.
Our second sponsor for tonight, our friends at Resolution Games. This episode, you'll hear about me talking about Revolution Games and the new tabletop virtual experience called Demio, which is out now for the Oculus Quest platform and VR headsets on Steam and coming shortly to the Oculus Store and PC. Dark forces have taken over the underworld, and it is up to you and your band of warriors to come together to defeat this unrelenting evil. It's for up to 4 players, each assuming the roles of eagle-eyed hunter, mystical sorcerer, deadly assassin, or protective guardian in a classic fantasy RPG experience, all in VR. This is a living game, so they have a long content map planned to ensure players have a steady supply of treasure and glory for years to come. So jump in now and check everything out at bit.ly/CRDemio, DEMEO. And thank you so much for supporting the show, guys. And, of course, our friends at D&D Beyond. Been here for all of Campaign 2. Fantastic online digital tool set for your D&D games, whether you're a player or a DM. It's awesome. You keep track of initiative and monsters and dice rolls for the creatures, hit points, all the fun stuff. They have an early access feature available to subscribers. Now for the real-time combat tracker, you go and learn more at dndbeyond.link/combat. All right, and thank you all so much for joining us on our Twitch and YouTube channel. Join us, of course, at our official moderated chat, community chat at our Twitch channel, if you would like to do so. And,
More! Talk more!
No! Why?
More talking.
I'm actually pretty excited about this. Now out from Darrington Press. Ukatoa.
I haven't gotten to see
Look at that.
Super
fucking
excited.
fuck.
Look how gorgeous!
So pretty. It's available May 27th in the Critical Role shops in the Darrington Press Guild stores, and soon after in your local friendly game stores across the U.S. It is a tactical board game, kind of dealing with a semi-cooperative card play between factions of sailors that are vying to be the last claimed by the raging sea leviathan, Ukatoa. Ukatoa ravages your ship, and as it falls apart, you must push, run, and sacrifice others to be the last one standing. It's awesome.
It's so fun.
And I hope you get a chance to check it out and enjoy it. For more details on Ukatoa and other Darrington Press projects, visit darringtonpress.com. Marisha, you're up.
Oh, yeah, that's me. The season finale of Narrative Telephone airs this Tuesday, May 18th at 4 p.m. with a story from our very special guest, Abria Iyengar. It's super fun. It's so great. If you missed the stream, you can check out the VOD on YouTube on Thursday, May 20th. And this is the last one of this round. We'll do more later.
At least we've gotten better as we go along.
Yeah.
Definitely have not gotten worse.
Yeah.
In any way.
Not at all.
It was just the same story like 8 times.
It's real boring. Don't watch it.
Yep.
No, it's great. It's probably one of my favorite ones we've actually done.
No kidding.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Marisha.
Yeah.
And Ashley.
Oh, hey, it's my turn. Brought my glasses this time. Hey, thank you so much for your support of our Critical Role Foundation fundraising campaign with H26LA, our wonderful friends over there. We love them so much. So since we're pre-recording the show, the best way to catch real-time fundraising updates is to follow us at Critical Role FDN on Facebook and Twitter. And to learn more about our campaign to build a writer's room for students at Venice High School here in Los Angeles, or to donate, head on over to criticalrolefoundation.org. Listen,
that was great.
What's weird is how you know the information, but how it all goes away when you're trying to engage to a camera.
Every time.
Stoked for that writer's room. It's going to be awesome.
Stoked.
I know.
Ugh, it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ashley. And thank you, everybody who supported the campaign. Get the word out there. Share it with your friends. And if you can and haven't had an opportunity yet, but you can, help out. That'd be fantastic. I believe that's the last of our announcements. So,
Oh my goodness.
that being the case, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
Begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there, there's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call, digging deep in your soul? As the legend unfolds, now it's your turn to roll.
And welcome back. So you notice the end of the campaign, they're getting lazy.
Is that what it is?
Not lazy.
I know.
Sure.
Last we left off, the Mighty Nein, after trudging through the ruins of Aor with Essek at their side, chasing the tracks of the remaining two members of the Tomb Takers, Lucien and Cree, you traveled into the Genesis Ward, caught them at the Immensus Gate, where they managed to abscond beyond into the Astral Sea towards Cognosa, you giving immediate chase. One of you is a sheep, another one shrunk, but you know, don't worry about it. Upon arriving, discovered you are at the floating, monstrous city of Cognosa, the living mass that the Somnavum seem to be leading. As it expands and consumes whatever comes across, you give chase to the two figures charging through the city as they divide off in different directions. You chose left, following that figure down into the street. You saw denizens walking the cobblestone here, though upon talking with them, they screamed.
Yes.
You had a conversation with what seemed to be a couple of members of the Somnavum, separated and curious to converse, learn of your motives, and seemed to be at odds with other members of their collective. You battled some of the street sufferers, I guess you could say, who then twisted into terrifying, warped flesh and tooth and eye beings, sought where the individual you were chasing may have gone, and found tunnels beneath this city marketplace that led to what looked to be a vault. Heading in that direction, making your way through a rock and flesh tunnel in the direction of where it seemed one of these threshold vaults might be, you hear footsteps in the darkness. And as you all look forward, you realize you've come face to face with Cree, Deeproots, of the Tomb Takers. As you all take a moment to kind of process this sudden occurrence, Cree's eye starts back and forth. Shit. And I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, we're just fucking
Well, I guess I should ask first, what was the order of travel in the tunnel?
Well, we were hiding in the fold.
Yeah.
Folds.
We were in
Right.
flesh fold.
Yeah.
Nasal labial fold.
Flesh fold.
Oh god. I think this combat is sponsored by Dwarven Forge, makers of premium handcrafted gaming terrain. Each hand-sculpted twist and curve of Dwarven Forge terrain will drive you wild, imagining what you could do with it. Bring your fantasies to life. It sounds like porn. At bit.ly/DwarvenForgeCR.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, so
Shit, what's in the middle?
let me go ahead and initiative here.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's like, is that water? Is that fleshy?
That is exposed pulsing flesh amongst the rock elements.
Sure it is.
Yeah, I don't really like the phrase flesh tunnel so much.
I love it.
25 to 20.
23.
20,
20.
22
Oh.
over here.
Just, nah, gosh. I'm in Beth.
Yasha, okay.
And wait, what was Yasha? What was Beth?
Jester, Beth.
22 over here.
Okay.
20 to 15.
17.
17.
15.
Damn, all right. So which of you has the highest?
I think he has
that'd be Caleb.
I have a 0 dexterity.
I have a 12.
Yep, you're higher.
Wow.
Board.
Go figure. Oh.
All right. Caduceus?
Oh, shit.
13.
Was it? What were the first three? Jester, who?
Jester, Beth. Yasha.
All right.
Thank you.
So where were you hiding? You would say you guys would be kind of in this region when this all occurred.
I made myself look like somebody, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you were like one of the denizens of the city.
Like the old woman or something
A
like
giant
that.
eye, right? Didn't you make your face an eye?
I did that
you?
during the fight.
Okay.
Not in this one, though. Just kind of like unseeing and walking forward, like the old woman that was in the
That's right. That's right.
square.
So we'll put you there then. Kind of out in the open, is that what you're saying? To try
Yeah, that's
Make it
what
so?
my dumbass decided to do.
Okay.
I imagine I'd be in a fold. Can I wear the folds?
There's a fold there.
Gross.
There's a fold there. There's a fold here. There's
I'll
a fold
take
back
that.
here, and a
I'll
fold
take
there.
that second fold you pointed out.
God.
Here.
Nope, that one. Yep.
I'll take an I'll take an anal gland near Jester.
Your Jester? Right there. Okay. Yasha, Veth, Caduceus.
If there's an extra fold,
Fold taken.
Oh, we're gonna die.
There are two more. There are two more folds. Two more folds back here.
okay. That really got me. Okay, maybe a little closer to Cree was coming in from this way.
In this direction.
Yeah. Okay. So let me. I'm kind of near. Yeah. That's right around there.
Here
'Cause I
if you
feel like I
want.
was- yeah. I feel like I was a little close to both.
Flowers?
Okay. Veth, Caduceus.
Share my fold.
Folds taken.
You go ahead.
I can be anywhere, so
I'll go in that last
He's going to be
fold.
hiding back behind that piece there. You going your last fold?
Yeah, that last available fold.
You got it. Now all the folds are taken.
okay.
Veth, hurry up. You
If all the folds are taken, I can use Yasha's body as cover.
That's true.
And just hide behind her.
There's also a little thing sticking up in the middle there.
Near the
That
fold.
could be a penis or something. I don't know.
That's true.
All right, I'll go behind the penis.
What?
It's a penis.
You mean the little
The rocky
stalag?
fold.
There.
Stalactite, stalactite
Rock
thing.
formation.
Yeah. Mostly rock.
Mostly rock.
I mean, it is somewhat
Also-
flesh, so
Yeah. All right. And there's where Cree had stopped upon
You can finally see
realizing.
the turgid flesh.
Top of the round.
Is that Cree right? Okay. Just across the open exposed flesh
Yeah,
area?
the
Correct.
flesh puddle.
Yes.
The skin pond.
Jester, you're up. Veth, you're on deck.
Can I ask a question? Is the puddle, the open exposed flesh, it looks solid?
Yeah.
Or does it look liquidy?
It looks solid in the way that a waterbed is solid.
Gross.
Is it reflective and shimmering or like matte, dry look?
There's no light in here, really. It's hard to tell.
So it looks like skin.
that could
It
do
just looks like
anything.
flesh.
That could do anything.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. Anything. Absolutely anything. No answer.
Well, you're up,
Music.
Jester.
Oh my god.
About how long is this tunnel?
How long is it?
Yeah.
It goes on.
On and on and on. And we saw.
You traveled like a few hundred feet from this direction, and you don't know how far it goes that way.
Okay, but we can see light at the end of the tunnel. You said we saw light.
A very,
like
a
blue
very,
light.
very faint bit of blue light.
Okay.
Can we see how far that blue light is, roughly, like between 200 and 500 feet, or 5 and 1,000 feet, or?
It's probably within 100 or 200 feet ish.
Okay.
Not too terribly far.
I'm going to then look over at Caleb, say, want to take a trip?
Oh.
I'm just gonna grab his arm and Dimension Door us.
You're gonna Dimension Door?
I'm gonna Dimension Door me and Caleb towards the blue light.
Okay. You reach over and grab Caleb, and
ooh, that's good.
Vanish.
So he said, "Oh, here." And when they reappear, he's gonna say, "Yeah."
So, you grab Caleb, and both of you dart through that direction of the light. You both kind of apparate about a foot above the ground and catch yourself as you land. You are now standing in the middle of a somewhat different arrangement of a familiar threshold vault. You can see the dual staircases that come down in the middle. There's the upper platform. You both are kind of right at the bottom of the stairs. At the floor in the middle, you see the same kind of sigil that marks the floor that leads up to the ceiling portion, though the floor itself is broken open in places, and you can see bits of exposed muscle and fleshy, kind of striated texture kind of pulsing and moving beneath it. And looking around the chamber itself, the architecture, it's odd. As you take in the space around you, it's familiar, but everything is bent. Everything is a bit twisted. The arches are warped, and for a brief moment, you feel yourself having to fight vertigo of trying to kind of figure out which way is the right way to be standing in this space. But that's your action.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Can I see the threshold crest?
Yeah, you look up, and you see about 25 feet up in the air, embedded in the ceiling, you see the massive, somewhat circular threshold crest, giving that dull, familiar bluish glow. And it is set into its stone facing in the ceiling itself, though you can watch the lip of it kind of twitch in places, almost like a mouth that is currently full.
Hold on to it. I just look at Caleb and say, we have to get it out.
Okay.
Well, that finishes yester's go. Veth, you're up. Yasha, you're on deck.
Oh my god.
When Cree approached us, we don't know if she saw some of us, all of us. Did she make eye contact?
You don't know.
We don't know. But we were sort of hiding.
She stopped and said shit, which means she seems to be aware that something is here. As to, it would be your guess as to how perceptive she is and to what she has noticed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well then I'm going to hope that I'm hidden, and I'm going to
roll a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Like you need to, but still.
Yeah, no, I could. Oh, they're both bad rolls, so I'll take my 25.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hope I'm hidden, and just sort of inch around. Bonus action, cast Brenato's Voltaic Bolt on my bolt.
You got it.
And fire it and hope it hits.
Okay.
Go for it.
Here we go.
12 plus 11, so that's a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
And sneak attack.
No going back now.
You were hidden.
Yes!
Let's go, rogues.
All right. All the dice.
That is so many dice.
Uh-huh.
Are they high numbers? Are they high numbers? Are they high
Yes,
numbers?
they are.
Yes.
30. Oh. Plus. Oh, man. 60 points of damage.
If you had critted on that.
Yeah, rogues, man.
Oh my God.
Rogues.
Sixes.
Holy mackerel.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
All right. So, in that the instant everyone kind of stops in that weird kind of showdown pause, right as you see Cree kind of getting ready to do something, you draw it from behind that rock structure, fire, and whatever momentum Cree was initiating shifts into like a spin grab into the mid-torso as you see the impact actually sends her onto the back foot. And right now she looks like just wasn't expecting such a extremely deadly impact so soon. So that's your action.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm not. Who's
Your
right
bonus
in
in your
front of me?
action, so you have movement.
Yeah. Who's right in front of me?
Ford is.
Okay.
I'm an old
I'm
woman.
trying to think if like she has some sort of like cone type attack. I don't want to be in the cone. I hate cones. I'm gonna move forward and to the right and try to find a fold, like maybe one of the folds where Jester used to be, or I don't know, just forward to the right.
Okay.
As far as I can go.
Let's sneak into that space there.
Okay, great.
Alrighty, that finishes your go?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So you don't get sneak attack next round then?
No, not unless I can come. Someone else gets near her.
Yasha, you're up. Caleb, you're on deck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking rage for starters. Hoobada. Okay, so I'm gonna start making my way over to this bish.
Almost harmonized.
All right, yeah, you just go charging along the path.
Holy Avenger, take a swing.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yes.
Oh no.
A what? A what?
Dexterity saving throw because fleshy puddles are probably gonna reach out and try to.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm gonna leave that.
It's the fringe.
Okay.
It is
Okay,
the fringe.
let's go this one. Okay.
Oh, hot damn.
Okay, great. That would be, 20 total.
20 hits.
Ooh, okay. He's going down.
Okay. I'm gonna do Savage Attacker. That's lower. Okay. Let me do a little addition here.
She made Caleb and Jester disappear.
Hey, Matt, is there anybody on
Oh my god!
34 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh. We're approaching triple digits on the first round.
Second hit. That would be 18.
18 just misses.
19 AC?
Okay,
Sounds
okay.
Could be.
All right.
Sorry.
Nope, it's fine.
Alrighty, does that finish your turn?
It's a 19, you think?
I think.
Okay.
That finishes
She said 18, he said just missed.
my turn. Let me check something real quick. Oh yeah, already used it. That's my turn.
All right, Yasha's done. Caleb, you're up. Ford, you're on deck.
Okay, in the split second that we arrive, I want to see two things really quick. One, is there any writing anywhere? And two, about how high is the ceiling and the gem above our heads?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
You reached 7 different
I
directions.
did, yes. Infinite possibilities. 20.
20. You do not see any writing immediately. You just see the various runic symbols in the center of the chamber that lead across the floor to the back wall and up. That is part of the apparatus that is designed to utilize the threshold crests that you recall from the previous ruins of Aor. It is embedded about 20 to 25 feet above you.
20 to 25 feet above me?
Correct.
Back up, and I just sort of nudge back and get out from under it, if we're under it.
You're not directly under it. It's about maybe 10 feet out from where you're standing.
Okay, and I draw the dust on my arm, and I cast Disintegrate all along the lining, holding the gem in place.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Oh, Matt's going to the phone. Putting in a quick order at DoorDash.
Look, it's been a day.
Need some carnitas.
Give me some nachos, Matt.
Alrighty. So,
I always think I'm standing.
as you go ahead and hit the side of the stone, you watch as you're used to seeing stone just turn to dust. Instead, you see flesh wither black. The ceiling itself suddenly curling like a wound that immediately festers. And you can see the stone and the room around you begins to twitch and shift in pain.
Kid didn't like that.
The stone, you see as part of it begins to fall loose. Tendrils begin to try and grab around it like little tethers, and it's now dangling and swinging about 5 feet below the opening, and you see it's trying to pull it back up, but it's much looser than it was.
Okay.
Grab that dingleberry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It's on by maybe 2 hairs.
Do you want to stay put, or you have the 2 curving stairs behind you that lead up towards the entrance to the
I'll go
chamber?
halfway up one set of stairway.
Okay, the right or the left one?
Let's say the left.
All right, so you kind of back up towards the left stair. You got it. All right, finishing Caleb's go. Ford, you're up.
I will try to close the distance on Cree as well, but I'll go the opposite side of the pond to make my way there with 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I'll walk around the pond.
Walk around the pond?
Yeah, the flesh pond?
Yeah. Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh, just from being close?
Correct.
Oh, shit, I should have just gone. Oh, these are not. Oh, come on. 10.
10. As you get close, elements of it kind of wrap out and grab at your feet. You try and kick it off, and then 3 more grab and pull you in. You're now about ankle deep in this kind of weird, doughy surface. And it's not hurting you, but your movement is reduced to 0.
Fair enough. With my bonus action, I will reach out and I will cast Hexblade's Curse on Cree.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hexblade's Curse.
Hexed.
Are my arms free to cast?
Yeah.
Or am I okay?
It's just your ankles and legs. You kind of got like dragged in, and you're still standing. You're just ankle deep in skin.
Ankle deep. I will send 3 Eldritch Blasts toward Cree.
Go for it.
First one is a 24.
That hits.
Second one is a 27.
That hits.
And the last one is a 28.
They all hit.
Wow,
Go
that's
for it.
amazing.
Yes.
None of them were 19s, which would have been a crit. You bastard! Fuck you! 3, 10, 13. That's 15 points of force damage.
Nice.
That's 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
14 points of force damage.
Nice.
Dead yet?
No. But she's starting to look hurt. Like from the blast from you, the impact from Yasha, and now and the shadows gathering around and clinging to it. This kind of weird, almost vine-like tether of the curse as it's like moving between her armor and her clothes. Kree's like the kind of red cloak now being grabbed on one hand and hand forward towards whoever's coming nearby. That finishes your turn. Forward. All right, it is now Essex go.
Yay. Oh yeah, we got Essek.
Let's go, Essek.
I'm gonna win.
Let's go.
Essex is gonna go ahead and 30 about there. And I'm just glide forward and is gonna go ahead and cast. Let's say. Everyone's kind of in a line right there. It's just going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Nice.
No, it's going to go 5th level.
Nice.
Nice.
Just to make sure it doesn't miss. Cool. 29 points of force damage to Cree from Essek. Yes. As in the darkness here, there's this faint flash of dark purplish energy that crackles as multitudes of darts, 8 in particular.
Damn.
Going to arc around, going past forward and underneath the arm and the armor, going right around you, Yasha, and just colliding at multiple points around Cree, and you just feel this mild splash on your face as elements of Kree's body have now just been blown apart in places, the shoulder. That's gonna finish Essex go. As quick, get to her! Beauregard, you're up. Caduceus, it's your own deck.
I just go, yep, and I get to her. Because I can.
Okay.
Okay, and can I, shit, I'm not able to flank her, am I? Is she up against that penis pillar?
Yeah. Yeah, that pillar is where you would need to be to flank.
Brought to you by Bad Dragon.
Well, let me at least, I guess, come 1 more 5 feet, towards the pillar.
There?
Yee.
Alrighty.
She's still good, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm still in range. Hop, hop, hop. I'm gonna do a big old swing with my staff.
Do it.
That's a natural one.
No.
That sucks. Next swing. That's much better. That is a 14 total, so for 26 to hit.
That does it.
Cool. Stunning strike.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1 on the damage die too!
19 on the save.
Okay.
Damn.
19 on the save. Huh.
What's the damage?
8 damage.
8 damage already.
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Those both hit. Those are both over 14, so 26 and 30 total.
Yeah, those hit.
Oh, shit, where's another die? Here we go. Okay. Okay, that is 13 damage.
13.
And that was an... Oh wait, did I roll 2 die?
You did.
Okay, then that was another stupid 1 on the damage die, so 8 damage.
And 8 damage, got it.
Extract aspects.
Cree is resistant to psychic damage.
Resistant to psychic, that's good to know. And then, I'm almost done, I'm gonna spend 1 more key point to extort truth.
Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. What's the save on that one?
She has to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Charisma.
Hit those pressure points.
That is going to be a 16.
She fails. She had to make a 17.
Okay, then yeah.
So, for 1 minute, Cree cannot deliberately tell a lie. And, sorry. All charisma checks made against her are made with advantage for up to 10 minutes.
So she doesn't have to tell the truth, but she can't lie.
We'll ask her questions in between popping her in the face.
Yup. If they come up, I guess. I don't know.
There you
What's
go.
your ATM pin?
Okay, that's my...
What's your mother's maiden name?
That finishes your go, Beauregard. Caduceus, you're up. Cree rolled super low initiative.
I'm going to try.
It was like 3. Shit.
I am how far away from her am I at the moment?
Cree, you're about 60 feet away.
60 fucking feet. Okay.
60 fucking feet.
60 fucking feet. That's too much. I'm holding that off. If I can get, I'm going to try and get 30 feet away, if that's possible.
Sure. Yeah.
Is it possible to do that without getting too close to the flesh?
No.
No. Okay, then 30 feet. I want to get within 30 feet so I can cast a spell.
Okay.
And
Make
if
a
it...
dexterity saving throw for me, if you don't mind.
All right. Fuck it. That's 12?
You are pulled in by the same tethers that now hold forward around the calves and ankles. Hey, your speed is 0, but you still have your action.
But nothing's. I'm going to hold my action, which is going to be. I'm going to be using one of my channel divinities to Path to the Grave, but I'm going to wait until after Jester's turn.
Wait.
Okay, you got it. Alrighty. That finishes your go, Caduceus?
For now, yeah.
Okay. Cree's turn.
Final.
I know. Cree's like, too late, I think. Kind of looks back over the shoulder, kind of counting and noticing the 2 that vanished. Yasha, you do get an attack opportunity, as Cree is going to go ahead and attempt to step away.
I shall take it. That would be 26 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come here.
Get over here! Okay. I know it's the teeniest.
It's so tiny.
Okay. So that would be 20 total.
20 total.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude.
This is vicious.
Yeah, this
Cree is looking hurt. Cree like gets hit by you and gets knocked to one knee and sees that running is not an option. Looks up between like Beauregard and you.
She goes.
Takes the red cloak and wraps it around herself to go ahead.
Stay.
and to
Counter spell.
Okay. Since it is a 4th level spell, go ahead and roll to see if you counterspell it. So roll d20 and add your charisma modifier of 5.
Okay.
You need to roll a 9 or higher.
Casting it at,
Okay, 9 or higher.
I'm casting
Hang on,
it
wait.
at
You
5th
said
level. I'm casting it at
charisma?
5th level.
Yeah, but it's not
it's a-
charisma save.
Oh, yeah, you're casting it at 5th level? No, then,
Oh,
then,
right,
then it's gone.
That's right.
You don't have to roll.
It's just automatically cast higher.
That's right.
Done.
Yeah.
Well then,
Done.
It don't
then
matter.
done.
With that, the cloak wraps around and Cree exhales as you see this flash of arcane energy come off of this cape and then dissipate, like mist. Behind you see Ford, arm out, having the arcane tethers kind of unraveling it as they return to you and then drift away.
Oh, we want you to stay. Oh, boy.
Cree is facing away from you now. Cree's just facing the other room. Doesn't even look back at any of you. The only one who can kind of see her face right now is Beauregard. And Cree's just kind of looking forward. Hollow and furious. Is going to spend the rest of her turn going... and just breathe heavily. Beauregard and Caleb. You hear Cree's voice. Not speaking to you, but you pick up on it like a wayward radio signal. It says, Nonagon, help me. Please. That's all you hear.
Go, Santa!
No.
Caleb just says, we need to pick up the pace right now.
All right, finishing. That's Cree's turn.
Don't pull him out!
This is about to go very poorly in about
Jester, you're up.
one.
Okay. I look up. So the gem is dangling like how far now down off the ground?
It's about 15 feet above you, 15 to 20 feet, and it's like, it's dangling by some tethers, like rocking, and more little tendrils, like, and wrapping around from different angles, like a sea anemone mouth opening and trying to
pull it back up. How tall, having seen Caleb do this many times, how tall are giant apes?
Giant apes are considered, they're about 15 feet.
They're huge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna polymorph myself into a giant ape.
All right.
Jester pleb? No, that's not right. Jester ape? I'm not sure.
Just ape.
Giant blue ape.
Japester.
And I'm just gonna reach up and grab it and pull it down with all my strength that I have and try to yank it out of its socket.
Okay.
Fight against those tethers.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll a strength check using the giant ape's strength modifier. This is you versus Cognosa.
Yeah, but it's just
So
tendril.
so just go ahead and roll. So here we go.
Do you any D20 weirdness on casting spells?
Not
Anymore?
more.
Just AOR.
Just Aor.
Just seem to be a.
Okay. I'll cross.
14.
Not enough. As you reach up and grab it, you're still holding on to it, dangling, and some tethers pull taut, and you see one larger, thick tentacle kind of like and grab it, and it's now kind of your weight versus the stone and these tendrils, and it continues to lift up as you lose your grip.
Wait, I lose my grip. Can I still keep a hold on it at least?
Not with a 14. But it's not beyond your reach still. You can try again next round if things go well. So, unfortunately, it is a smooth stone.
Who
All
has
right.
the stronger strength mod, you or the ape?
The ape.
It was just a not good roll, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's a shit.
But good call. All right, finishing Jester's go then. Are you going to stay put or are you going to move elsewhere in the chamber?
No, I'm gonna try. I'm like right below it. I want to try to be right below it.
You got it. All right, Veth, your turn.
I snap my fingers.
What's that do?
You'll see, there's a little shimmer on Cree, so
Oh my god!
You'll see.
take
She's turned Caduceus into a jazz man. Are we trying to kill her still?
Yeah, I probably.
I feel bad.
What is this, emotion?
Well, I don't know.
End her.
We can get information
I mean,
from
I
her.
guess if you want to be like, who does Lucien work for? As you punch her, you
we
can.
can do that when she's dead, too.
Okay.
Oh,
Kill her.
Oh, yeah?
Ah,
Do it.
this is life or death.
Or do what you wanted.
Okay. I'll kill her. she's engaged with my friends, so I can just attack and still get sneak attack damage
Yeah.
if I hit.
If
So
you hit.
I will just hit. I mean, I will hope I hit. Oh no! 15!
15 misses.
Bonus action, fire again. Terrible! 17!
17 misses.
Damn it.
Morals are conflicted.
Oh no!
The process of the moral quandary.
Maybe a little intentionally.
Yeah.
Would have been dope. Oh well.
She
All right,
just
well-
seems like a nice kitty cat.
Finishing your go, that brings us to Yasha. You're up with Caleb on deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd the question mark come from? Don't let the question mark invade you.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay.
Over a new leaf, Yasha!
Oh, don't get. Okay, that definitely didn't hit.
That's
That
all
was a
house
two.
around
Why
her
are you so
neck.
excited
We're going
about
to
not
die.
hitting
We're
her?
going to die.
Okay.
She's calling Lucien.
Second hit.
She has a family.
God
For all we
dang
know,
it.
Bo and Caleb are about to get turned on.
Yes, I'm serious.
No.
That does 18.
18 just misses.
She donates
No.
most of her
Hold on.
her profits to charity.
19.
19 just hits.
Rolled a 7. Plus 12.
Everything.
Did it wrong? Okay.
That is 19, yeah.
Yes, that's 19.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
What is it?
I rolled all 6s. So
It's worse than you think.
It's so. All right. So do your damage. All 6s.
Holding on to and just be dangling off.
This is going to be really, really
Because
dark.
of your shimmer?
Yeah.
okay, wait, hold on.
Multiply it by 5.
I'm pulling out a calculator. Shut up.
I use
We
a
should get you
calculator
like
all
one of
the
those
You do? Okay.
5s.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Why fuck around with paper math? Let's go, guys.
Wait, can't your D&D Beyond just do
Steve
it?
Jobs gave us.
I believe that's
a
39 is the total.
39 points of slashing damage, which, thanks to Caduceus, becomes instead 78 points
That's
of
what
slashing
just happened.
damage.
When did you get that trick?
I've had that trick
He's used
all
it
along.
He's used it a number of times. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I can.
It's situational.
Every
for
now
setting
and
it
then
up,
I
yeah.
can double the damage on
As she
something.
started to try to disappear, I want to step on her cloak, yank her back, and
So you yank her back and pull her onto your sword.
yeah.
All right. As she goes to try and run and bolt, you just yank her back and pull her all the way to the hilt. The blade is now sticking fully through Cree's chest. Just coughs this big spatter of blood. You can feel the body going limp against the blade. It goes, Lucien. You both hear in your mind, you've done well. But I need you to hold them off a little longer. I'm not done. I'm not ready yet. Become a vessel for the pattern and show them the way. In the darkness of this chamber, there's suddenly a dull red glow in your proximity as the 5 eyes that mark Cree's body begin to glow simultaneously. I got 3. Yasha, as you're kind of holding there, you look and you feel Cree's body begin to shake. Just shake violently, and you have.
Fuck.
Do you want to pull your blade free?
I'm gonna just, with the bottom of my boot, push her off my blade.
Okay. You go ahead and shunt the body off of the blade. It falls to the ground, and with a limpness that a corpse would, and the life has been drawn out, but when the body impacts, there's tension in the muscles, and you can see now Cree just shaking, convulsing, the eyes getting brighter and brighter, until suddenly the back of her shoulders split. Bone and flesh begins to spit out and grow. This horrible, mangled version of what once was Cree is now this ever-swelling monstrosity of flesh, teeth, and eyes. What? You watch as parts of the ground begin to expand and seem to almost be feeding to the body as it gets larger and larger.
Part of the plan, not part of the plan, not part of the plan.
Oh no.
It's so tiny.
Excuse you!
Still hexed.
Okay!
And it can't tell a lie.
Nasty.
Who does number 2 work for? Holy shit.
Oh my
We're in a soft serve ice cream.
Nice front view of it.
Here.
Meow.
Oh, poor Cree.
Is it teeth?
Are those bones?
Bones?
Yep. Yeah, it's great.
Where did you get that?
It's a Pathfinder mini, and I love it so much. I love it. Thank you, WizKids. You're awesome.
It looks moist. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
glistening.
It's a little wet.
Give a little spread.
Alrighty. So, that finishes Yasha's go, or you have another attack, right?
Okay.
No, the first.
Oh, sorry, the first one missed. You're right.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay put?
I mean, if I move, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Likely.
But who knows what it could do with you right there.
This
Could
is true.
envelop
This is true. This is true. This is true. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna back up. This is so stupid. Maybe I should just stay. No. Are you staying? I'm gonna try to get out of range at least because my HP is very, very low. Yeah.
Okay. As you back out of the way, it will take a swing.
Yeah.
The claw, that'll be natural 19.
That hits.
Yeah. 20,
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay. You take.
Take me.
Busy leg.
19 points of slashing damage, as where once was Cree's arm is now this extended kind of multi-jointed claw that, as opposed to reaching outward and spinning, the fingers actually reconfigure into claws this way and swings out wide towards you and then catches you in the back and shoulder as you stumble forward into the wall. And when you hit the wall, you're expecting rock, but it gives slightly.
Okay. Did you say 19 slashing?
19 slashing, you got it.
Because...
Yes, it is. Because you're raging. Alrighty.
Boy.
That finishes your go, Yasha? Caleb, you're up.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to climb up my giant blue friend and get within touching range of this thing? Is it that high up, or is it out of, if I were to get to the top of her?
If you were to get to the top of her, you could probably reach it.
Yeah.
You just have to climb your friend.
Would that be my action?
I would say it's...
I don't know. Look at that.
Here's the thing.
Matt. I don't know.
She was using her turn to pull it down as opposed to helping you up.
Right.
So you have to actually physically climb it. I will say if you don't want to use your action to do it, it's going to take a check with disadvantage because you're kind of winging it.
Come on, Dirt Wizard.
But it's possible.
Advantage, disadvantage, climb.
Get it.
Who knows? You may Legolas this.
No, I want to so bad, but instead, I share an earnest look with my giant blue friend, and I laugh a little bit, and I pull the catmint out of my pocket, crush it, and I send Cat's eye off. Frumpkin appears for a second, gone. Giant claw grabs the gem and pulls again. So I'm going to try to yank it out.
Okay, so go ahead and make a strength check with the modifier of your spell. What'd you get?
2, so that's a 10 total.
10's not enough.
Dang it!
10's not enough.
Fighting this thing.
Man.
Oh, these rolls.
Yeah.
As the claw grabs it, you see it pulling.
Should have tried.
The central tether is very strong, and you see it's being pulled back up into it. And what's disturbing is the stone circle that's built for its space seems to be like reaching almost in like a faint pucker towards it. Like it's waiting, it's wanting to accept the stone back into its vacuous space.
It's like Audrey 2 going.
Yeah, it wants the stone back, and all these little tendrils are pulling and pulling as you're both just like trying desperately to get it down. All right.
Great, next.
Finishing Caleb's go. Ford, you're up with a second.
Right. I will use my bonus action.
At the start of your turn.
Yep.
It's interesting. The fleshy body of whatever Cree has become is it's hard to make out what the structure is beyond hints of what was once somewhat humanoid. But there's something else beyond it. At certain moments, there's like a blur or a flicker, something like elements that seem to fuzz, and you swear for a second you see symbols or text or something. Something is like built into the body, like the flesh itself is evoking something kind of fractal in moments. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Fractal in moments.
Fuck my life.
13.
13. All right. Continue with your turn.
Oh, no. With my bonus action, I'll use Relentless Hex to magically teleport up to 30 feet on the other side of the Zagoo.
There you go. You are right there.
In melee, but out of my bonds.
Indeed. You have now made your way out of the strange skin puddle.
And I will take 3 swipes with the Star Razor against the lower intestine.
Go for it.
Okay. So you got 19.
That hits.
Natural 20.
Nice!
No, it's only 2. It's only 2. 2 swipes. So the first one is 1d10. I'm gonna fucking pump it in. That's a 10 plus 8, 18 plus 3. 22 points of slashing damage.
Awesome.
And then the second one, I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it.
Hell yeah.
Which is down here. So 1d10 plus 8. Okay, I got it. Okay. Fuck. 13 plus 3 is 16. Okay, 16, and then double 16 is 32. 32 savage attack. I roll an extra damage die for 8. So that's 40.
Dude.
40, and then divine smite. Help me, Lord! I think it's only 46 because it's not undead, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's just gross.
It's just nasty. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's 46. I have to find it. Nine. 13. Is that right?
A lot of math here tonight, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Where is divine smite in this damn thing? Players, take your time when it's your turn. Who cares if there's an audience watching? 48. Those are D6s. That's dumb. It's 48.
Yes.
See? I've done this before.
Yay.
8. 12. 16. 20. So 20 points. Is that also doubled because it's a crit?
Yeah.
So 40 points.
So a total of 80 points still?
80 points.
Oh my god. Holy.
That's rough. As you strike with the blade each time, the shock of pain causes elements of the bones to stick out like spines reflexively in your direction, kind of piercing you, and you go for the second strike, the heavy crit strike, and it cuts through, and where the gash is left behind open, you see like the face of Cree go, inside the wound as more spines shrink out and pierce you like spears suddenly that retract and just become part of the roiling body after that point. You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Whoa! 22 points of piercing?
Correct.
For hitting it?
Yep.
That doesn't count as a melee attack, right?
No, it's just reflexively for taking melee hits.
Very cool, and also, shit!
Yeah.
Get the fuck out! Get out! Pull like ribs out of mine.
All right, that finish your turn, Ford?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that brings us to Essex's turn.
One more baby
Essex is just kind of eyes wide, trying to take in what is seen here before, kind of shaking his head, getting back in the game, and pulls the hands forward in front and is going to go ahead and attempt to cast. Let's do Hold Monster on it.
Hey, that's a normal, non-dunamantic spell.
Rolled a natural 18 to save, though.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately. That would have been fun. Okay.
Huh.
Oh, and that was at 6 level.
Go home.
Oh, wizards.
Yeah.
That was a.
It's gonna be awesome. Never mind.
That was a melee.
Big swings and big misses.
Yeah.
And with that, Essex's gonna go ahead and hide behind here for the time being.
Good call.
Finishing Essex go. Bo, you're up. Caduceus, you're on deck.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Add 4
No
points.
reaction though.
Ooh.
It doesn't have a reaction.
Remember,
Burned it already, I believe.
only
It did,
tell
Yasha.
the truth.
Who is the Nonagon? I don't know. Wow, I gotta punch it. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm gonna punch it. This is gonna be bad. One of them is a natural 1. What the hell, y'all? That's like the third nat 1 on an attack I've done. But the other's a natural 17 for 29.
29 does hit.
That's good. That's good. 15 damage.
15 damage. Alrighty. And you take 9 points of piercing damage as spines seem to erupt in reaction to you hitting it with a physical blow nearby.
I, in kind of immediately.
It's looking hurt already, guys.
Sure.
That fourth round fucked it up. Oh, by the way, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, by the way.
Actually, Essek has to make one too.
Yeah, and that fractal shit did something to me,
Essek
right?
failed. 25.
25, you're fine.
That fractal stuff do anything? That's right.
It's got something. I did completely shook by this. I'm going to do a patient defense and just go on guard.
Okay. You shake off the patterns you're seeing and you kind of pull back, and they're weirdly familiar.
From like shit that I've seen in dreams.
And read in books. That finishes your turn? All right, Caduceus, you're up. Unless you want to move.
What books you be reading?
I don't know. Tusk Love gets weird at the end. that weird shit, yeah. Chapter 9 gets weird.
So does that finish your turn? You're staying put, or you want to move?
No, I'm staying put with patient defense.
You got patient defense, got it. That brings us to Caduceus.
Am I still stuck in the goop?
You still have speed of 0, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, let's do this wisdom saving throw. Come on.
Hentai.
19.
19? Okay, got to know.
I hate that you say that. So I would still have to make I'm being held by this.
Correct. You cannot move unless you use an action to try and break free.
But nothing weird seems to be happening.
No, it's just holding you in place. For now.
Fucker. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it one more. I'm going to do the same thing last time as I did last time.
Okay.
So
you're holding on, waiting?
Holding on, waiting, same idea.
You've got it. All right, it is now Cree's turn. Cree is going to go ahead and first release hungry tendrils. Elements of the body, these kind of handless, almost whirling whips of flesh begin to kind of spin around before striking out towards people that are kind of there are one hit to Ford, one hit to Bo, and one hit to Caduceus. So against you, Ford, that's going to be 13.
Misses.
Against you, Beauregard.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Disadvantage is going to bring it down to 15.
Nope.
And Caduceus.
Yeah, it hurt me.
11. Wow, rolled really bad.
Can I use my Shield of Retribution on that?
Does it have to hit you?
No, it has to miss with a melee attack.
It does have to miss with a melee attack, yes.
Is this technically a melee attack?
It is. It's not next to you, but yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Thank you. I'll allow it.
You're blasting the tendril as it swings past and doesn't quite get purchased, or grabs the shield and use the shield to blast it back.
Holy fucking shit. Okay.
Yep, those are lots of sixes. It's a good roll.
21 points of force damage.
Nice!
Dang.
And I suppose it has to
Was it a reaction to do that?
It is a reaction.
Have you used your reaction?
Oh shit, I can't do it then. Never
Can't
mind. Oh, yeah, I did already use my reaction. Never mind.
That's okay, you've been clutch.
So,
I don't care.
In your imagination, you have this really cool moment, and you look back and go, damn it.
Saving throws.
Yep.
Daydreamed through your reaction.
Alrighty.
For the
Clutch.
That finishes its turn because you're still holding your reaction as your held turn. It's also now going to go ahead and do a claw. So just get 2 claw attacks after the 100 tendrils. It's going to be against both of you because you're the closest. So against you, Ford, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 hits, but I'm going to roll my armor of hexes and roll a 6, so he misses.
He does.
This is dark.
Yeah.
And then against you also with disadvantage. What would have been a natural 20 is instead turned into 17. So.
I saw it happen on your face of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. Well, it misses you.
All that viscous liquid he's covered in. He's just.
Indeed. You can take attack if you want to.
Ooh. Kill it, baby.
Because he's looking real bad, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, so you take your reaction to strike back after it misses you.
That's not a key point, right? I have to.
No, it's just a
spend.
reaction to do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Key point to get additional reactions.
Okay.
Whole other game going on.
22.
Yeah. It's really fascinating.
22.
22?
Hits.
Pulled the
Yeah, that
ball
hits.
out of the pucker.
Do I just get the one attack, right?
And circumstantially, we're never going to see the battlefield up there, and I'll show you the break.
14
14
points of damage.
points of damage. Great. And you take, in reaction to that,
It's okay.
14 points of piercing damage.
Lord of fucking mercy!
Okay.
What?
Just took 14 points of damage for punching it.
That
Ouch.
finishes
Sucks.
its turn. It's not going to move. Jester, you're up with Veth on deck.
Is the gem back all the way up?
The gem has now been drawn back up into the space, and you get this. You get the sense you have one more shot at this before it now has sensed danger around it. You guys managed to pull it partially free, and it's been trying to recover it. Now that it's trying to withdraw it, this may be your last chance before it just
Me
takes
and
it away.
Caleb, or is it gonna go back up after my turn?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Caleb is shaking a little pouch at Jester.
I'm gonna pick up Caleb and lift him up so he can touch it.
Okay, so you're just using your turn.
Using my turn to
No
try
rolls needed. You go ahead and take Caleb and hold him aloft, which gets him to about a little over 20 feet. The stone now, you'd see it like being slowly sunken back into the ceiling, and it will be, this is your last shot, because it'll be out of touch range after your turn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
That your turn, Jester? Veth, you're up with Yasha on deck.
Teamwork.
That's awesome.
Another snap.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
gone.
Jazzman again.
Jazzmanning this.
It looks scary over there, so I'm gonna just stay where I am. Calmly reload.
I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. As you reload and look around the corner towards it, and you see it writhing in the middle of the darkness, and suddenly there's like these weird symbols, almost like in a holographic way, kind of shimmering and then vanishing around its body, these patterns.
9.
Good to know. All right, continue with your turn.
No. Good to know.
Oh, I got that also.
It'll be fun.
I don't like the good to know. I will fire my crossbow bolt.
Go for an attack.
18 plus 11 probably hits.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sneak attack damage.
Caduceus, you're...
That handful of dice.
I don't do this often, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's good. 10,
Doing it
20,
again?
Come on, baby.
30, 40.
I want this over.
40 points of damage.
doubled to 80 because of Caduceus. How do you want to do this?
There it is.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wanted this.
There's so many different body parts I can aim for. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm aiming, I can't figure out what's a good part. I wanna get to the undercarriage, so I'm gonna try to like skip it. Like skip the bolt off the flesh puddle and up.
Bounce it off the waterbed.
Ow!
You know how reflective flesh
Sure.
is with bolts.
I lick it first for a little spin. Yeah, that does it, right? In movies? I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Watch some of those.
Okay. I'm trying to logic this in my brain.
I like to bend physics.
I understand. So here's what happens. As you go to fire, the creature begins to almost begin to burrow its way into the flesh underground, like it's trying to escape or find more feasible defensive position. And as it begins to burrow in, as you skip downward, you watch as one of the arms pulls up and exposes the Cree head that's still kind of like screaming inside in the middle of the twisting skin, and it hits right in the center of the head, at which point the body just immediately liquefies onto the ground.
Ew,
And
liquid flesh.
Hexblade Curse will get me 17 hit points back.
indeed.
Are there any immediate vials of blood in the liquid flesh stuff?
Oh yeah, you can find blood
This
all
soup?
throughout it. Yeah.
Okay. Start grab the stuff.
I better just
I get a
grab
little
whatever's in
help?
there.
Kind of, please.
Okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm stuck.
Oh, you're stuck.
Oh, I'm gonna come out and peek out.
I'll help. You're low.
Oh, fair.
I'll fire some eldritch blasts at the tendrils holding Caduceus.
Okay. We'll say it gives you your round and such, but you managed to go ahead and blast enough to go ahead and give you advantage to try and break free. So go ahead and make a strength.
Just in case it whipped
Make a
out.
strength check with advantage.
Hey, 15.
15, easy enough. With Ford's help clearing the way, you managed to stumble out of it.
That's disgusting.
I want to.
So to give a little bit of a visual here, because I can, now that we're kind of finished with this combat, I'm going to go ahead and drift over to the other chamber where you both are so you can kind of see where it is.
The second chamber?
No.
Also brought to you by Dwarven Forge, bit.ly/Dwarven Forge CR. Oh my god.
You're a big blue gorilla, right?
I'm a big blue ape.
Jeepster.
There.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So,
all right.
Get that blue ape.
There's where you are. Big old ape right there. With a Caleb riding on top.
Oh, we're in the midst of all this lava?
Just as I
That is not lava.
Flesh lava.
Yeah.
The flesh is lava.
That's goop.
The flesh is lava is the worst game.
Yeah. The floor is lava is one thing. The floor is flesh is fucking another.
Way to die.
Come home from elementary school, your mom's gonna wonder about what games you're playing.
Indeed.
Floor's flesh.
What?
With that, Caleb, what are you going to do?
So, this is a two-part plan. As Jape still holds me up first, I use a bonus action to have Cat's ire yank it one last time. Just as the bonus action.
Alrighty.
Roll
As
good.
this is now drifting upward, we'll say...
Dope minute.
You're like the Bob's Big Boy.
Did you order? Did you order a wizard, sir? Wizard? Wizard?
We'll say right there is the cat's ire that's helping you
Look at
out.
this fucking map.
Alright, so go ahead and roll.
18.
What are you guys doing?
18 claw strength.
18 isn't enough.
Isn't
It's
enough?
Not helping.
That's okay. Second thing I'm gonna do is smash a bag of gold dust across it, and before it goes all the way in, cast immovable object on the gem.
What? As all the tendrils tighten and pull, the threshold crest becomes a fixed point in space and time. And you watch as the tendrils are attempting to kind of pull and pull, and as it extends, it's unable to grasp the stone. It's just stuck just beyond its ability to connect.
Good job.
Say, ha ha, go to hell, dream people, and I will use my movement to turn and curl like a small baby monkey into the grip of Mama Monkey.
Chicken.
Okay.
Tick.
Yeah, start looking for
Probably lots of ticks.
How long does that last?
Pulling off his ear.
1 hour.
1 hour. You've got it.
And it's got a password to be moved.
You've got it.
Oh, wow. What a fucking spell, man.
What a good idea.
Holy shit.
Tell you when you get here.
All right, so the rest of you, I gather you're going to catch up with your friend?
Yeah.
We were able to get all Cree's stuff.
Yeah, anything in
Anything.
Cree's fleshy sack.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
He has to get here.
All right, that's okay. 23.
The gem.
23.
Okay. You find within, and it'll just take you a little bit.
When spoken.
Double dare.
Yeah, it's
Did you say double dare?
yeah.
I just gotta go up the nose. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
yes.
you are reaching through the people slurry to find a
Wow.
People slur.
Find the flag.
Just slip
Mark
the
Summers
ball
could
and
not
eat
deal
it.
with this.
Nope.
Sorry, Mark. You find the war pick that Cree had at her side, though you never see her use it. You found a satchel that contains numerous capsules of blood.
Yes.
You also find a cape of the mountebank.
Yes.
Cape of the what?
Cape of the month.
That's what she was using to bamf.
Yeah, he's had that for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Montebank?
That's how he
Montebank.
turned on the acid.
Montebank.
Montebell.
Montebank.
One of his 17 clothes.
My apologies.
Yeah,
On the rack.
From the cloakroom.
Cobra.
It did match his aesthetic, so.
Indeed. That is what you find.
Yeah.
Everything else,
What? What was
that is what you find. Everything else seems to have been either assimilated or destroyed in the battle.
So war pick, capsules of blood, the cape.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh. You're still an ape and I still have cat's eye. So the two of them can
Do we identify, of those individual blood capsules, the one that was hanging around her neck, it had like a piece of leather and it was the smaller one?
Yeah, the little bead.
Can we see that in the goop? Because I would look for that more than the individual ones.
Make an investigation check on your own if you don't mind.
Okay.
Can I assist him?
13 plus 7, 20.
20.
Pretty good.
You don't need to assist.
Okay.
And no, you couldn't have just because this was his
I know.
inspirational point there.
Just grasping at straws.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Who doesn't love straws?
I know.
You do manage to find it.
Hard to find.
You find the tether and the orb that contains, looks like it's about 80 to 85% filled with a blood-like viscous liquid that, as you kind of turn it over, you can see it shift within.
Okay. Got this.
What's that?
I don't know. It was what was around her neck, but obviously had a place of pride. So important, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
good call.
Good.
All right. I'll hold on to it. I'll tie it, like kind of wrap it around my hand so I have
Wonder
it.
if that's-
Palm it.
You got it.
Lucian's or something.
It could be.
Should we go see what's going
Yeah,
on?
we should
in
go.
Oh, I'm already making my way into the.
Making my way.
Thank you.
How are your eyes, Bo? Same? Normal?
How are they?
Seems normal.
Seems okay.
Okay.
I was getting.
Though, as you hear Veth saying this, and you kind of look at yourself and you're fine, you look up at Veth, and as Veth's kind of looking at you with intent, you see a red eye in the center of Veth's forehead.
No way. For real?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Look at Veth's forehead.
We look at Beth's forehead.
You see one of the red eyes of the Somnovum.
Oh, you have a poke your forehead. Poke it.
Is that because you got the killing blow on Cree?
Maybe?
Does anybody else have one?
I started looking.
Yasha? I lift up the back of Yasha's shirt. Look on her back.
Yasha's
I just get
fine.
completely naked.
Whoa.
Yasha's fine.
Heavy metal.
You find in the center of the left palm a red eye.
Caduceus?
And you remember, well, Caduceus is already both.
I'm already in the other room.
You recall that when you saw that flash of a pattern, there was like this faint tickle on your hand. You didn't connect to anything in the middle of the moment.
I touch Veth's forehead.
I need you both to, no.
Hello. I'm Ford now. Why is everyone looking at me like this?
Okay. Wait, did you fail?
We should go. We should catch up. Yes.
I failed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure this
Let's
out.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Caduceus, you're the first to arrive into this chamber, and looking across the way, you can see they're kind of floating in the air, the cat's ire, kind of arcane claw just kind of hovering, a massive blue ape that is cradling a very tired Caleb. And there you see kind of just below the ceiling edifice to where the threshold crest would be held is the threshold crest, but just held aloft mystically.
Wow.
Essek? Can I
Essek,
give you a quick look-see? Because I think you failed a wisdom saving throw at one point.
okay. Essek kind of, looks at his hands. I think I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
Want to put on some clothes there, Yasha?
no.
He pulls up kind of the sleeves on his arm. Nothing there, and he turns around and kind of pulls back the mantle, and on the right shoulder blade you see a red eye.
So we kind of joined you in your things. How's that going?
Jester, I tap her cheek. You can put me down, thank you.
Are we okay with this, or do we want to try and...
No, this is a stopgap measure. We've got about 59 minutes left where that is held in place before the ceiling starts to suck it back in. I think maybe we try to burn / destroy the flesh around it.
What do you think about, like, necrotic, like, necromantic power?
I think so, and I can make it... Right now I have it held in place, and I can let it drop if we can get all of the fleshy goo to let go of it.
Well, I've got some stuff I can do, but we should wait till if we've got a little time, we should probably wait.
Hacking away.
And I gotta say, I'm running out of tricks.
Yeah.
I go and I pick Yasha up and just lift her up to it so she can hack at it if she wants to.
She's super low
At the
on
tendrils.
health, by the way, just in case we're interrupted.
So am I.
Well, if we can take a napsies.
I can burn
Well, if we get this thing down, that will take the immediate threat off of.
If we can get it down quick, I can hold it in place on the ground, and then we can rest.
I can blow it up.
let me try
I can blow it up.
Ready?
Pull Yasha away.
I'll stand up by the hallway, actually, the one that we came down, and just keep eye on the hallway of esophagus.
Which
Yeah, I hold Yasha
This
and I
side?
walk to
Like,
I
we
assume-
go over here.
the door.
I assume that I can target this thing with a blight spell, right?
Just closing
And you got
I have like like you're Ronan.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we are part of the Nonagon now.
So the
sorry,
claw's
that
probably
happened.
gone now.
I'm gonna do a quick...
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick
There's
eyeball
only a
check.
minute.
Yeah, Caduceus.
Quick eyeball check.
Arrow, I look under Caduceus' shirt in the back as well.
Eyeball check.
Eyeball check.
Caduceus, right in the center of the clavicle. On the chest, there is a red eye.
Who's the only one that doesn't have one?
Jester.
Yasha.
And Yasha.
Just so knows. Okay.
You and me, baby.
Oh, shit, that's gonna have a consequence.
Holding Yasha like a little baby, and we're walking out, farther from the stone so Caduceus can try something.
We may need you to go in right after I'm done.
Okay.
All right, I'll stand with Caduceus so I can...
This is a 30-foot spell, so I got some
Okay, so
room.
you still have to get kind of somewhat near the center to do it, just because it is about 20, 25 feet up.
Sure.
Though it's only 20 feet up because of your spell, so.
I'll take another step back. Away from all that flesh. Well, the flesh, it seems like it's being fine.
Yeah, the rest of the group's kind of just...
One step further. This might piss off the flesh.
A step further and it may not be in range.
Towards the other side of the... Yeah. I mean, straight towards me, yeah.
Okay,
Just one more.
there you go. Bo, where are you heading?
I'll stand back.
Okay. Jester? Oh, you are. I think. Okay. What are you going to try?
Casting Blight at 5th level.
Ooh, roll some damage.
It doesn't get to make a save, does it?
It does.
Okay, Constitution save.
Rolled super low. No, that's like a 15. Yeah. Even with its crazy bonuses for being cognosa.
For being a city.
For being a city.
For being a city.
31 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. The elements of the ceiling that were reaching for the stone and all the tendrils that are wrapped around the stone, even though, Yashi, you were carving a couple away for a brief moment, you saw more emerge from behind it. This...
Shit roll.
You get the sense this isn't going to run out of matter to throw in the direction of retrieving this stone in its proximity. But the necrotic damage that you deal causes that flesh all at once to blacken and curl backward. You almost, if it could make a sound, you could almost imagine a high-pitched screech as that portion of the ceiling goes from like an extension into a withdrawing entity that feels horrible pain as black, ruined, necrotic flesh kind of drops from the ceiling, leaving about a 5-foot gap from the top of where it was into where the stone currently is.
I speak the words, einen Moment.
Oh, God.
It drops from the ceiling, impacts and sigil on the floor.
Does it crack at all, or does it stay in one piece from the...
It stays in one piece from what you can tell. You have to give it a heavier inspection to see if there's any damage.
I run over and grab it so that the ground can't scoop it back up.
Okay. You pick it up.
I put
Yeah,
Yasha
hold that
down.
shit.
I'm still holding on to you.
Okay, yeah, hold on to me. I'm just gonna hold the stone too.
For 1 minute, and then it's locked in place again.
Wait, what?
Get it
So
away
I
from
spoke a password that lets it be moved for 1 minute, and then it locks where it is.
I'm gonna run it up to outside of this chamber and put it in the hallway.
Baller.
Okay. Right as you get there, you almost reach the point you're intending to, but then it stops in place and kind of catches you there, but it's functional where it is.
Okay, so maybe 55 minutes or so.
We killed Cree and what became of Cree. Who knows where Lucien might be, but for the moment we could take up defensive positions here if we wanted to rest.
Maybe not here. This seems like the obvious place to find us.
I think he can find us wherever we go.
I don't think he can. Well...
Have you heard anything, the two of you? Have you picked up anything else?
Yeah. When he was...
When I heard all the screaming from back by you guys.
That was Cree. She reached out telepathically and was asking for the Nonagon's help. And then he said something... like he wasn't ready, he needed more time, and that she would be a vessel of the pattern. So I'm assuming that weird fractal glitch essence that was around her, it reminded me of the tome, right? Yes. It reminded me of the tome.
What hypnotized us as we read the book.
We catch up Jester and Caleb on what we saw when Cree changed into the other form.
Should I check myself for eyes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're an ape, right?
Oh.
Like that.
Wait,
Give her some love.
it's trying to tell us something.
I'll drop polymorph.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, we have no bananas.
Is it 10 minutes?
No, it's an hour. I could stay an ape for a long time, but...
Okay. Shift crazy.
Hannah, here? Abba? Do I have any eyes?
You don't see any eyes, no.
Sweet.
What were some of the powers that you guys have? True sight and
dark vision
and
sending
telepathy.
Telepathic messages.
Okay, I'm gonna try to send a message to everybody else. Woodchuck to Gray Squirrel. Come in, Gray Squirrel. Woodchuck here.
Those of you with eyes hear Veth's voice.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
But
Yasha, you heard it too, right?
Did Jester hear it?
We have a
didn't hear.
super psychic connection.
I didn't. I think it's just the flesh is loud in here. I don't know. I didn't hear.
Maybe this blocks it.
It could.
Oh no.
Caleb, should you put the stone inside the amber hold for now?
I can do that. That will take 20 minutes. I know we wanted to try to rest up a bit.
I just, in case Lucien pops in, if Cree was calling for him or something, then I feel like we should hide the stone so he can't get it right away.
If he thinks he's almost done, and he completes whatever he needs to finish and it doesn't work, he's coming here.
Yeah.
Would it be insane to plane shift this thing away?
I mean, I have plane shift, but I can only use it once.
A day.
I mean...
Oh, and you were planning on using it for us?
I mean...
Out of here.
I guess I could try to plane shift... Let me see.
You have it too?
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
Right.
I have it prepared, yeah.
I know we want to try to really rest if we can somewhere, so presumably you could restore your reserves if we did.
Gonna have to. We are broken.
Wait.
Hey,
Hurting
Artie,
quite a bit myself.
I have a question.
And the Crimson Weasel emerges.
Fucking.
You know how you were telling me how time is different in the Fey realm? What if we plane shift there?
It's just a weasel.
For a long
And then a moment is like, the weasel goes like, almost like it ate something weird, and all of a sudden, terribly sorry about that. I was concentrating elsewhere. I had to come and inhabit the weasel. I heard you say something. What were you doing?
The weasel.
Inhabit the weasel.
The time, you said time is weird in the Fey realm, right?
Yes, time is strange all over, but definitely in the Fey realm, yes.
What if, could we go there? Could you pop us in there? Could we get some sleep?
I imagine we could.
If we did, would we be able to come back without a lot of time passing?
I've done it before, but I'm a bit scattered in my power at the moment between a few I can try, but I can't guarantee it. Well, I've
Crazy good idea.
since I've begun gifting my abilities and my wondrous blessings upon others, I've been a bit diluted, but I can give it a shot.
Would we be able to get back here if we needed to?
Back here, I don't know. This place is strange. At the very least, you could probably make it back to the Astral Sea.
Okay.
Do you need an object to,
You had like a tuning fork?
I don't know. Do you need the same sorts of things?
I imagine so. Something attuned to it, yes.
Oh.
Wait, so if we went, you're talking about taking us all there now?
Well, do you still have that tuning fork that you grabbed from the portal?
You didn't grab it. Grabbed the lever instead.
You grabbed the lever. That's right.
And if we went
that would
there,
have been exactly what you would have needed.
And there's none here, since it's a similar gate?
You have no idea. You've seen nothing like that, and it's not like a piece of it. It's a specific object that is attuned to this plane.
But you're right on. I mean, we have the piece of the circuit that he needs. At the very least, if it leaves, that's it.
Yeah, if we take the threshold crest, he can't bring the city back.
we hope.
Yeah.
At least it's going to slow him down a little bit.
Slow him down. I have a feeling whatever he is not ready for, whatever he's doing, it's some sort of assimilation into being a Nonagon. I think he's.
How long do you need?
For what?
Plane shift.
I mean, it's instant.
You were me.
Would we just plane shift back? We would just go home then?
Who says we come back? We can try, but if we can't, this thing is floating in the astral sea.
I have the tuning fork.
Just to go home, not to come back.
If we leave, though, we'd have to find Lucien all over again. He's not going to stop. He's going to do it again.
Be reborn.
I'm
So
saying
we think?
we just the stone. We just throw the stone into the
Yes. And we stay behind.
plane.
Clean up this mess.
You're right. He would.
Currently kind of like breathing heavy. Essex's pretty hurt because we mentioned time being strange in places, yes? We've dabbled a bit in strange time. Isn't that right, Caleb?
Well, no. In little dribs and drabs, and we've just found a very interesting lead, but they're quite as... What are you thinking?
Are you suggesting...
Can you freeze time?
You experiment with some untested dunamancy shit that hasn't seen the light of day for 2,000 years? Is that what you're suggesting?
So we can sleep?
That is precisely what I went into studying for, to be honest. But there was a device in Aeor that we had come across that you had utilized.
The happy
that's
fun
right.
ball?
Oh! Wait.
The lead-lined chamber.
The tubes?
Right.
Oh, the regeneration capsule!
Do we still have that piece?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Bing.
It's worth a shot, but if we would be able to reenact that skip in time forward.
In like a bubble? What if, like, could you put up the dome and we use the... Is that stupid?
No.
I don't know how this shit works.
You mean, are you talking about the individual capsule we were in, or a room that we could all be in?
Yeah, like if we could put up the dome and make it work like the tube.
It was designed for... what we had seen was designed for a specific individual, for repeated uses. We managed to acquire, mine from it, this source, this dunamantic source crystal. I do not believe it would survive such a... what is the term in common? Overclocking?
So it would be enough for like one time all of us get a good restoration.
If it works.
If we what?
Oh my god.
Crush it inside of the dome?
Or at least focus what powers I have left and any you have to give into it together.
Be fully restored in a matter of minutes.
Seconds, if successful.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Or it could destroy and unravel time entirely in ways that we have not seen.
Well...
Considering where we are.
Exactly, we're in the
verge
middle
of
of the
that
Astral
already.
Sea. But to that point, though, Everything here is a fractal. Everything from the tome to the city to 9 bodies inside of 9 Somnovum. Everything is a fractal, so... What does that do? What does that do if you start messing with time in a place where...
Lucien is coming. Lucien is coming. Whatever we decide, we have to do it quickly because we have to get rid of this threshold crest.
The threshold crest.
Well, that...
Fire plane.
We gotta do that now.
That we know what we need to do.
Stop him, no matter what. Even if we die, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I assume,
holding it.
Assume you're pretty. Put it down, I would imagine. And
Where are you sending it?
home,
Home where?
our plane of existence.
Don't we have that thing tuned to the fighter plane? Maybe we should send it to that
we have
location.
a fire plane
instead.
tuned.
We do. That we took from Yusa's tower.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Lava, or burning rock, or
I'm amused by that.
overwatching fire demon, whatever.
So I'm going
We're
to.
not going to leave, right?
No.
Okay.
Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send it.
yes.
Use the tuning fork, and I'm going to send that piece of rock to the fire plane.
You see it still kind of fixed in the middle of the air, the dynamic energies that currently hold it in place, occasionally flickering around it like this translucent field of purple-gray energy that occasionally flashes. And as Caduceus strikes the fork upon it and it begins to vibrate, you see that shield begin to turn orange, brighter and brighter, almost like it becomes luminescent, like it is heated to a bright orange-red iron-like coloration before it is gone.
Get wrecked. Nonagon.
Here we go. I'm going to sit down now.
Great. Great.
It's one problem solved.
Yeah.
Great.
So whatever happens now, he can't bring the city home.
So we win. We won.
We won. Now we
No.
just have to.
For today.
Until he finds another.
Yeah.
Exactly. He can always go back and get more threshold crest.
He may know
still-
that there's one here.
But
It gives
for
us some time.
today, gives
If
us
he
time.
goes back to find more, we just find the other one here and get that one.
I don't think he's going to go
there
back.
might be more here. He needed a few to get here.
He needed 2.
Needed to.
There might already be a bunch here that we don't know. Let's just
all right.
assume he's got a plan B.
Yeah.
He's here now with us. We finish this problem
Then
now.
we fake rest, and we go find him.
Let's get out of this room, I think.
Yeah, do we take our rest back at AR, meaning we use your plane shift to go back?
No, because then
No.
we
I don't
can't
think
get
we
back.
can
We're not going to plane
No,
shift
we
to
do it
Aor.
there.
We're going to plane shift to Exandria.
We need to.
I mean, I
Finish
think the
this.
regeneration capsule that Essek is talking about is an AR, right?
No.
No, he's
No.
saying
Talking about making one
recreate it
here.
here.
About jury-rigging the dome.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
We robbed one crystal from one of the devices there and took it with us.
I remember. Okay, great.
I say it's worth a shot.
Let's
Yeah.
just do it in this. I mean, where else? What other room are we going to? Not that flesh tunnel, right?
Fair point.
If anything, we would go up into one of the houses.
That are also alive.
Moving and
We
shit.
also were close to that hallway that said help, help, help. Don't forget that Yusa is here somewhere.
Then let's just do it here.
Yes, I agree.
Take a couple seconds and go.
All right.
But if it does go bad, like what does that mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, does that just get rid of this place? Like, would we all just disappear, or just like everything?
Answer that.
Yeah. I agree, though.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm genuinely.
That is the risk
genuine-
that I'm presenting here. But we will not have achieved a lot of the great things that we have as people through history, let alone together as friends, if we didn't take risks.
This is a short-term jump, relatively speaking.
Correct.
We're not going to go back 500 years and undo all of history.
No.
I worry about that. I just worry about like, what if we just like end everything?
Or end us. I can't really
Exactly.
die.
I'm more concerned about the fact that everything here just seems to splinter off into a bajillion different pathways to an infinity. So I hope we all don't turn into dust, is all I'm saying.
Considering the options currently available, that actually seems like a relatively light way to go.
I thought you were a clay.
I don't know how to put this, but we are currently on what is possibly the universe's largest cadaver. This is what I was born to do, is put this thing fucking down. Let's end this shit. Thank you. Wow, I said a lot of words.
Including a curse word. That's the first time I've heard you use it.
Me too. This place is getting to me.
I think it's getting to all of us.
You're the one with the kid.
I don't. I mean, are we gonna die? Are we about to die?
I don't think we're going to die. I think we're going to rest.
I don't think it would destroy us. It if things go wrong, it might take things a little strange.
Artie will protect us. Don't worry.
I guess that's reassuring. He's been killed several times and not die.
Why can't I die?
All right.
Taken.
Get this thing out.
Leave my body. All right, sure. Let's try to get a super fast rest with science.
Here, right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do it.
Now.
I swear to God, Essek, if you fuck this up.
Well, you wouldn't really be around to do anything after that.
No,
Nope, but it just, my essence will haunt you.
True. No.
Guidance.
And I would deserve it, like I deserve all the things that haunt me.
Aww. Asset.
Don't
killer.
offer me any solace.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
And now that we've established it, let's help save the world.
Actually, I have to do one thing very quickly. Can I have one of those residuum crystals, please?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay.
The shards?
Yes. Very quickly, I get down on the ground and I take off. I don't take it off. I hold the residuum shard in one hand and I hold it together with the medallion that I'm wearing, and I'm going to cast Fabricate and slowly melt the residuum around the necklace.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. Okay, let's do this wildly foolish risk.
Jester, you want guidance on Caleb and
All right.
All right, gather close.
For science.
Do we
Who
huddle
has
up?
the object?
Do we touch each other? What do we do?
Oh,
Do we want? Is there any practical reason to surround us in a dome bubble to do this, or do we think?
I think it would be fine if we do it quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And
can
so-
spell anything. You can.
As you all begin to gather up, he pulls out what looks like a piece of dark chalk and finds a section of the floor where he begins to draw different dunamantic symbols in this patterned array, making you progressively more and more uncomfortable as the designs begin to come together. And some of them are a little more intricate for even your understanding, but you begin to pick up the basics of it, kind of using this stone as a focus. Not unlike how residuum is used as an amplifier device in, a number of other laboratories. But as you all kind of gather around, he sits and places the stone in the middle of it, and then sits on one side of it and kind of gestures for you to get on the opposite end.
Beauregard, if you can't sprinkle, there are 9 of us.
Sprinkle.
we are the Nonagon.
TWK, incoming. Total world kill.
Now, what's your highest currently available spell slot?
High? Oh, no, not that high. 5th.
5th. Okay. It's going to take a roll from you and Essek, and you get to add 5 to that roll because that is the spell level spent on it.
Oh, dang.
He's dropping his 8th level spell that he's been saving
We
this whole
can't.
time.
We can't help.
right
We
here.
can't. I mean, we guided. That's all we can do.
Guiding
Roll credit.
Guiding
We'll
helps.
add a 4, a
Okay.
Add a
D4.
D4.
Oh, a D4. Is it adding Arcana or anything, or it's just a D20
No.
plus?
Plus the power of the spell that you are
Got
powerless
it.
with.
Plus guidance.
So plus.
I grabbed Justice. In.
Rockin'.
Come on.
I'm going to roll it out front.
Rockin'. Did very well.
Natural 20. Plus 2. Plus 8. So that's a 30 from Essek.
Oh my
Dirty
god.
24.
Dirty 24.
Oh, we're not gonna die.
No. Combined 40 was my threshold on that.
Oh my god.
Combined 40.
40?
Wow, 220
Whoa.
Holy shit.
What would have happened if not?
That's in this post-campaign
Oh
conversation.
my.
But for now,
You don't know.
there's that brief moment where you see Essek, sweat beginning to form on his forehead as he's concentrating, and as you're kind of focusing your spell energy towards this crystal, you see it begin to glow brighter and brighter and brighter. Not unlike the way that the threshold crest was taking on that filament-like brightness, but this itself has a deep, deep purplish hue. And you see it begin to flicker, not unlike the symbol that you were seeing, which makes you extremely uncomfortable. In a moment, you feel this urge to just rush in and stop it. But as you do, Essek twitches his arms around it and then draws his fingers in 2 different directions, and you see this kind of small tear in reality, a break in reality, if you will. And with that, you can see in a brief moment in this sliver, hundreds of realities just brushing by at an endless speed. He begins to take and fold that tear around, almost like if the tear in space-time became a thread, and wrap it around this stone. And as soon as it begins to close on it, it shatters, and we're gonna go to break. Magic's weird, y'all. Welcome back here in a few minutes to pick that up from here. So yeah, we'll see you in a little bit.
God.
Descending into the dark dungeons of forgotten memories, the mighty guardian found himself caught in an ambush. An old but familiar magic, whispering a call to adventure. Compelled by fate, he summoned the old fellowship.
Alright, boys, what's the plan of attack here?
You gotta get the key and then we gotta go to the exit.
Alright, I'm gonna try to take out this little spider looking thing.
Do it, John. Take him out.
Where are we going? Should we go in here? Ooh, a chest. Oh, we got a card. Ooh, nice.
Do I need to save you?
Use a card. You got a card?
Okay, hang on. I got this.
Whoa!
What about this door over here?
I have a feeling this could get ugly.
Oh, this guy. They're killing you, man.
They're taking a beating.
I'm about to die.
We got these clowns.
We got your back.
Oh, here they come.
I got you. I got you.
Let's do this.
Whoa, nice.
This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. That's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
Upon a sea that's tossed and grey, we fight to keep the dreams at bay. For in our sleep we hope for peace, lest the nightmares have their way. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. Chilling thoughts and watchful eyes await for those who seek the prize. But all is not as it was thought, for the serpent always lies. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. And if the creature is released, our peaceful days will surely cease. The winds will wail as waves assail to herald what lurks beneath. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. A haunted fog comes rolling through, the sea begins to toss and strew. With cutlass and cannon we make a stand, though little might it do. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. As the serpent rises tall, his many eyes now seeing all, the ship won't keep above the deep if our steadfast sailors fall. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. A flick of tongue and sharpened teeth are the only gifts that he'll bequeath, and those who fought to stay aloft will be swallowed and drowned beneath. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. So heed the words from sailors old, beware the dreams with eyes of gold. And though he'll speak of quests and powers, blessed ignore the lies you're told. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away. Ukatoa, Ukatoa, keep him locked away.
I love narrative telephone because it just feels like what it feels like to be a DM from week to week. Like, what did I say?
This is my pitch for the next season for at least one episode. When we can be together again in life, here's my pitch. We do it live, right? Someone tells a story, and then like in the next room over, someone's watching it.
My pitch is to have somebody tell Ashley a story, and then she tells it to camera, and then a week later she comes back and tries to tell it again.
Her own
she
story?
remembers, and then she comes back a week later and tries to tell it again.
That's pretty good.
Narrative
too.
Ashley?
No, we don't
Narrative
need it.
Ash.
We have more
That's
than enough
great.
content, guys.
So much content.
It's drunk history, but it's just Ashley, not drunk, just Ashley.
Just Ashley. Honestly, this might have to be the Christmas special or something.
No, stop it.
Yes.
Stop it.
Pretty good.
No more ideas.
Get up there, Sam. You can do it.
You got this.
Push it.
Just a quick climb, guys. You keep going.
Is your wife home with the defibrillator if we need one, or just in case? I know you're not a young chap anymore.
I just had no idea that you were just gonna be on your Peloton this time. I genuinely we were prepping before the episode and everybody's on camera, and I just thought you were choosing to wear a sleeve.
Wait, you just thought I dressed like this?
This is a really weird choice, Sam, but I'm not gonna.
I like that we're at that part in our relationship where you're like, well, this is a mistake for him, but I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna let him make it. It's fine.
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here. Let's see what's up in the Critical Role shop. Roll an investigation if you want. It's basically perfect. Go ahead, darling. Treat yourself.
Glorious.
Ooh, check out the details on this thing.
I mean, the Traveler always says impulse purchases are a good decision.
This is a lot of stuff, you guys. We have so many cool things right now.
So click on over to the Critical Role shop. Don't worry, there's a few more minutes in the break. You still got time.
Like a symphony playing to an empty theater, Critical Role dines alone without its audience. Yes, that validating and most enthusiastic congregation on the other side of the fourth wall. And what is this fourth wall, separating the viewer from the creator? A portal to an often sought point of connection? Or the Twitch subscription zone? On the rare occasion that you miss the live bacchanal boasted by the ragtag group of thespians on Thursday night, you may always view the show on demand in the Shadowland known as the Twitch subscription zone. Picture, if you will, the necessary pieces to complete a jigsaw puzzle, but it's up to you to choose how it will be solved. You could, of course, subscribe with your debt rectangle, but many more divergent paths lie before you. Perhaps you found yourself in possession of an Amazon Prime account. You would then wake up to discover a free Twitch subscription each month for a channel of your choosing. But this artifact demands renewal, for you must resubscribe each month to quench its unyielding thirst. One need not walk alone. Those who have already found their way can illuminate the path for others via the Gift a Sub button on Twitch. Critical Role is humbled by your subscription and wishes to thank you from behind the thin veil of this fourth wall. We hope you enjoy our content as much as we enjoy making it. And so ends another meandering digression, a complicated parody promo down an indistinct highway to the region we call the Twitch subscription zone.
You will subscribe. Twitch Prime subscribe. Gift subscribe. Subscribe.
And welcome back. So, last we left off, as the spark surrounding this small stone causes reality to briefly crack, and with a whoosh of energy, for a brief moment, there is nothing. Absence. Darkness. Like everything just stops to an immediate stillness. Then there's this rush of wind. Directionless, but a force, a pulling. And then your lungs hurt. And you exhale. And as you do, your vision comes back from darkness. It's like you've been holding your breath forever. And you all begin to kind of cough a little bit, just instinctually from the period that you were undetermined time. And as you breathe in after the cough, your first, full breath, you feel refreshed. And you kind of look around and you feel like you had the best night's sleep of your life.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah, you get a long rest.
Yeah! I need this technology in my real life.
Lucien is standing outside, isn't he? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's right
Yeah.
behind me, isn't he?
Oh my god.
Take long
Read,
rest.
choose the spells.
Look at
Doing
this.
some spell management here.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby.
That might be the lowest I've gotten on key points in a long time.
How many?
4.
14 left.
I had 4 left.
Down to 10.
I was like Grog going, yeah, I'm real hurt. 124.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have only stunned 8 people. Feel bad.
In 2 rounds.
Hate feeling that
Logistically, in 2 rounds.
Some spells.
Everything looks normal around us. Nobody.
Make a perception check.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Damn it, Ashley.
I'll assist you.
Damn it, Ashley.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna do it.
I'm pregnant. With Caleb's
That means I
baby.
roll again. If you assist?
Yeah.
Okay.
What timeline is this?
21.
21. Everything seems normal at the moment, though there is a strange residual effect of this. As you see the shattered gem on the ground, you all gather, and as everyone has this conversation, check in like, everyone feel all right? It's just like a weird echo, and for a moment you see Veth kind of, talking, and then her words go backwards for a moment, and then go forward again.
There, my God.
Essex sees your pen and goes, I would not worry, that is just a residual echo of the alteration of time when it's unfocused as this was, so it should wear off in just a moment. The fact that we're here means that it succeeded.
What's that smell?
It sucked back in. Oh my god.
So dumb.
It's just a residual.
Mine. How does it apply to farts?
Who's got that armor we found in Ewa?
Oh, and also my crossbow.
Yes, put it on the ground here.
Thank you, please.
And
Yeah,
we get
also
a-
I found a bunch of this from Flesh Cree.
And
I
here's
didn't pay attention to any of that, so what is
the
it?
blood vial that was around Cree's neck, the one
Ooh,
that
that
was
was
on the little
probably
necklace.
important.
blood
Maybe
vial
Essek can help too. Do you have
other
rich-
blood vials that she had?
I do.
A war pick
Okay, war pick.
and the Cape of Montabook,
identify
which we already kind
Cape of
of...
the Mountebank.
Maybe
We know
help,
what it
like,
does.
they can
Yeah.
split
It's a poopy
Essek
cape.
and
It's poop
Caleb
red
can split
on
it
the
up.
Can you just split them up?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It makes you vamp.
Back that one.
Yeah.
Should we split up the items? Is it better if you and Essek do it together, or can you do all of them?
Sure.
I've prepared it for this morning, so...
Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of time to do it. I'll take the armor and Cree's fun necklace.
All right.
To start.
I'll take a spot back up by the hallway and
keep an eye.
Yep,
got it.
Lots weapon.
Essek, will you look at this weapon?
Ah, yes, I'd be happy to.
But actually, before I do that, just because it's quicker, 2 minutes ago or 10 hours ago or whatever just happened ago, Caleb pulls out he's got the medallion out from under his shirt that's got now covered in residuum, And he just starts muttering for a full 30 seconds under his breath and touches it to his forehead. And I cast at 8th level.
This is before we rested.
I messed with the medallion before, but now that we've rested and I have an 8th level spell slot, I'm going to cast Mind Blank. Which means no fuckery with my mind for the next 24 hours.
You got it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna go.
Fucking wizard spell.
I'm gonna go look up all the stuff that does.
Immune to psychic damage, any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts, divination spells, and the charmed condition. The spell even foils when spells and spells or effects of similar power used to affect the target's mind or to gain information about the target.
Interesting.
No fuckery.
8th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a powerful spell.
Stay out, Trent and everybody.
Okay.
Trent shows up out here.
Right.
So,
Trent is the least of our worries on this plane, I know.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And discouraged.
Essek
comes riding up on Ukatoa.
Well, shit.
Glad you all got to rest.
Ukatoa sounds like
What the fuck is
Seahorse.
with this guy?
Essek hands you the crossbow. Says, "This is an Aeorian security cannon."
Oh, okay.
You're a mall cop now.
Aeorian security cannon. Does Essek know what it can do, or will I find that in my equipment somewhere?
You'll find it in your. If you look for the object, it should be there.
What's in those Hollister bags?
You could smell like 3 stores down.
So essentially, it allows you that when you do miss with an attack, you can use a reaction to activate the gravitational pull on the device and pull the actual object back to the gun to get a secondary attack.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's cool.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this.
The armor is Aeorian protective chest plate.
Okay.
And you should be able to find that in there as well.
I'll look at it and then give it to a person who can use it. And then I also had Cree's vial.
And the war pick? Do we want to do a war pick or do we?
The war pick is not magical.
Okay.
Throw.
The vial you identify. It worked and acted as Cree's holy symbol and the focus for her spellcasting. It does contain the blood of the Nonagon.
Of the Nonagon, you said?
Mm-hmm.
The war pig? Yeah.
The vial.
The Nonagon.
What could possibly go wrong?
If only we knew how to use that at our advantage.
A little Clamato juice, some vodka, celery stick,
I'll just take a little sipsies.
pepper, Tabasco sauce.
A bloody Cree.
Bloody Cree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this armor,
Yeah.
it's probably not good for me, but follows the same rules
Bloody
for
Molly.
basic chest plate.
Bloody Molly.
Yeah, it's considered a breastplate.
Okay, breastplate.
Along with this extra shit.
Well, I can't use this, but it gives a boost to your overall protection and a little bit more life on a temporary basis. Can anyone else wear armor? It does not need.
How much?
Is it heavy plate?
It's a breastplate.
Is that heavy or medium?
That'd be medium, I believe.
I cannot.
Is it you have to attune to it?
It does not seem so, no.
I just have a breastplate +1 at the moment, so what do you?
That seems like.
I mean, anyone who wants to see the official stats can
it's
add
that
items.
plus a little
type in
thing.
Aeorian. Yeah.
A once a day thing.
Yep.
Up to you, Laura, so.
Let me. Breastplate. What is it?
You'll get a +1 your
Aeorian.
AC and then a little extra HP juice once a day.
I feel like I already have the stone, which gives me an HP boost. So, Caduceus, if you want that.
Yeah, it's 5 temporary hit points. That's great. And my bonus actions all suck, so I'll take it.
Caleb and Bo, while we were trying to research, we didn't learn anything about blood magic, right? Or how if we have a sample
your
of
old
it.
breastplate?
Yes, you can.
Have a sample of it to mess with anybody.
Do I remember anything from my readings about what I would know if we had the Nonagon's blood or anything like that, or blood magic?
I feel like we got this memory stick, and we're like, cool, now what?
Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Oh, I'm okay at that. Oh, that's a natural 18 plus the 9 for 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Blood often used in rituals and older magic such as Hemocraft and as a focus for a lot of religious rites. There is power in blood. As to how this could be utilized, any number of older spells that might utilize that. It also can be a channel or focus for individual attempting any sort of divination on the individual as well.
Right. So it might be helpful if we're trying to track Lucien.
Track of our bestie.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to wear it? I don't know if it would prevent his blood magic from doing something to you if you're wearing his. It's a shot in the dark. I don't know. I guess
Put it away somewhere.
Shit's weird.
Who took the armor, by the way?
I did.
Okay. So yeah, so you know the ability. So once it's activated for the next minute, every turn you get 5 temporary hit points.
Every turn?
So for the next minute, you gain 5 temporary hit points at the start of your turn.
Oh, that's
Mind
great.
you, they don't stack.
No, just if I get hit.
But it just but like, let's say you get hit, the next turn you get 5 back.
Keeps topping you
That's
off. If you
great.
get
So
hit,
if you go down, it'll automatically bring you back up.
temporary hit points do not heal you.
Revive you.
Oh.
But it is just essentially regenerating buffer. So if you get hit every turn, you have a buffer of 5 additional hit points every turn.
That's great for...
If I'm unconscious, not if I've done all my death saves, would it bring me back up or no?
It doesn't. Temporary hit points do not revive you.
Okay, so even if I'm fine and just sleep,
I could double check, but
I'd be curious.
I took his breastplate plus 1 that he took off.
Got
So, so I'm covered in lichen right now. Lichen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're rocking that Caduceus look.
Sweet. But my AC is now 20, so that's cool.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Who knows what's happening to that stuff while we're here, too? It's probably getting super messed up from all the stuff it's ingesting.
It's pink.
Does this big collection of blood have
it's got
names
some
on every single
there's some
sample? Is this her Dexter collection?
It is her Dexter collection, yeah. You see all manner of names, most of which you do not recognize, and those that you do are what you expected.
Okay.
And does this cape have to be attuned to? Probably.
I'll identify. I'll identify to learn its properties. I don't remember if it was attunable.
The cape dimension doors?
Yeah, once a day.
That's great, and you can take somebody else with you.
Can wrap them up, I think.
Yeah,
Didn't
then you should-
we saw her do that
I
with
feel like
Lucien.
somebody that's fast, either
She
you
took
or
Lucien
Yasha
with
should
her.
wear that, because you guys are really mobile.
It just depends on if it's
Tuxedo mask out.
Attuned?
attunable. Yeah, if it needs to be attuned.
It should say.
Well, I don't know how to
I'll
find
keep
it.
ritual
Spelling it is
identifying.
The spelling of it is weird.
M-O-N-T-E.
M-O-U-N-T-E.
Mountie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mount
Mount.
Blanc.
You.
Mount?
I found it.
Mountain.
Mountebank.
Mont Blanc.
It does not seem to require attunement.
Ooh.
Fancy,
And
fancy.
speaking
Oh,
of
there it is.
attunement,
There it is. There it is.
with mind blank covering my brain, I'm going to unattune to the necklace and put the luck stone back to work.
You got it. Easy enough to do.
I'm going to try this.
Do we think we still need our necklaces that shield us from Mollymock? Lucien?
Yeah. Yep.
I think it would be wise, but
I just wonder if he can just see through anybody at this place.
Fair bet.
maybe
Yeah.
he can hear through you at this point or sense you, but he doesn't know exactly where you are.
Didn't warn.
That's true.
Yeah, didn't warn Cree that we were coming.
That's true.
Yeah.
He seems really distracted, to be fair.
That's pretty distracted, though.
Many people were brutally murdered for these things, so I would feel bad if we just kind of took them off.
I just miss my gloves. I had unattuned to my gloves.
I understand.
Don't
Maybe things have changed here, but also we would not have been able to successfully pull off our ambush if he was watching us.
True.
That's true.
True.
And those other names.
Yeah, so they work.
Miramis,
They're important.
Gara, Aladdus, Luctus, they didn't see us.
Yeah.
I
just miss my gloves. That's all. Should I wear this cape?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting on a cape.
Wear the cape. It'll look.
It needs to go to somebody that
That'll-
already can't bamf, and me and Ford can both bamf.
What do you think? It's a little too flashy?
I like it.
I don't normally wear red.
I have ideas.
Red and blue go together. They're contrasting.
That's true. Cool.
What are your ideas?
No, this is for later. For the two of us. This has nothing to do with
Oh,
you.
those kind of
You're
ideas.
gonna bone in Dimension Door already?
Oh.
Who knows? What are we doing?
Focus, Yasha.
I'm very focused.
Get
I
your
just
head
get
out of the
really,
bedroom.
I get a little turned when I'm focused.
Okay, so no one has tried. No one has tried to find us.
Yet.
We could walk back up to the tip of the esophagus tunnel and go check out the Help Me tunnel.
Yeah, we should find out the help.
Yeah, I mean,
What if Yusa's up there?
it's either the city in general and the terribly tormented souls of the ward, or Yusa.
Potentially Yusa, but the other one is just us guessing, right?
I also meditate and see if I can find him through the city.
Oh yeah, I could probably scry on him too.
Might be able to.
But you should meditate first.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't. I'll try. Give me 10 minutes.
So what are you attempting?
Okay. I am gonna go find a quiet corner. I'm gonna get in a very meditative monk headspace.
Okay.
You know. And
never get used to that.
I'm going to attempt to imagine myself hearing the waves of the Nicodranus coastline and meditate on that feeling and meditate on my breath and see if I can connect to the Cognosa and find Yusa.
Okay, so you're attempting to connect your consciousness with the consciousness of Cognosa and through that network to try and locate where Yusa might be.
You're trying to connect to Cognosa?
Well, I mean, that's how I figured it would go.
Go ahead and roll a...
When you say it like that, it sounds like terrible.
Well, you've already said you're trying it. Go ahead and roll a d20, add your wisdom modifier, and add a bonus for each eye that you carry.
This is the astral plane. Dreams come true.
This is the realm of manifestation.
Well, plus
That's
four,
true. That's
right?
true.
Wait, do you have four?
Just four now?
4 eyes or 3?
No.
3.
You go.
Straight wisdom plus 3.
Get it.
Okay. Good thing for those bonuses. It's not bad. My wisdom modifier.
Correct.
Okay.
What's your wisdom modifier?
Plus 4. So that's 17 total.
17's pretty good.
Okay.
So you listen and you concentrate on the sound of the waves pulling back. And the rhythmic aspect of it seems to give way instead to the rhythmic sound of breathing. Like the inhale and exhale of a massive living creature. And as you time your breath with that, bow as a concept disseminates, and you feel that tickle at each location where the eyes are. And for a moment, you are connected loosely to thousands of broken minds. It's electrifying and frightening, but for a brief instant, it's like every nerve on your body begins to spark. Slightly painful, slightly interesting, but you haven't felt connected and alive like this before, and you instinctually begin to try and withdraw, but you redouble your efforts and focus. And you are part of a sprawling network of broken consciousness. And you can sense oddly the city in ways. The repeated patterns, the fractals within its design. You see where the neighborhoods are copied, and you can see tunnels, massive tunnels that all seem to converge into one central place towards the center below, where you feel the core of the Subnovan. You concentrate on Yusa, and you feel a familiar force, a brusqueness, but a gentleness, the essence of your friend, and you follow it. And in that brief moment, that connection to this grid of consciousness instead becomes a singular spark, like you're being pulled along an electric line, until suddenly you're on the surface. There's no sight involved here. You're not seeing, you're just part of the street. And for a brief moment, you want to just let it take over. To just find comfort in this no, you push against it. And amongst the varying hollow bodies walking the streets, going through the motions, you see one of darker skin and light hair and elvish complexion, wandering aimless amongst them. Maybe about a better part of a mile to the east of where you are on the surface.
How does he look? Does he look like he's still in his own mind?
It's odd. Everyone else is physically here. He is partially.
Right.
You're not seeing him, you're just sensing. It's all through that connective tissue. And Yusa is connected to this network, but his connection is hollow.
Right, astral projection. I just say, Yusa. Yusa, it's the Mighty Nein. We're here.
You sense Yusa's attention turn. And in that moment, you sense something bright and red coming from elsewhere.
Uh-oh. I cut.
Okay. You withdraw. You manage to maintain yourself through that, but maybe not enough to do so unnoticed. You traveled on the network of Cognos' consciousness. But something saw you.
You got sliced.
This is where the two stories come together.
All right, that's how.
So we dovetailed the two narratives finally at the end of the campaign.
We've been working on this
Black Widow.
For years, guys.
Me and Sam played a long game.
Caleb reads the tunnel. It just says Nord.
Hello reforms into Leet.
But you find your way back.
That was awesome, and I don't recommend it at the same time.
What happened?
I saw Yusa. He's here. He's on the surface, still wondering. Just wandering around. He doesn't appear lost yet.
Maybe we can recruit him.
Yeah, he's maybe a mile or so from here. He's not far.
A specific direction?
Mm-hmm. East is what you said.
It's hard to say northwest, east, south because there is no real direction here, but if you're looking from an overhead point of where you are,
I could kind of get
the best way you could triangulate it, yeah.
Okay. I think I could track him, but I think I was noticed.
No. What do you mean you were noticed?
It's hard to describe because it's so amorphous, but like a burning red sensation, like another eye,
as she's
like a force.
Speaking, the wall behind her, you watch as the stone begins to bulge.
Oh, maybe we should go.
And the color turns a deep crimson.
We go.
I think it knows where we are.
Move.
Move.
We run. We run.
You run. You head back through the tunnel.
Yep.
Charging back where you were, just running through the darkness. A bright red light begins to push from one of the walls as you pass.
Oh, like that. It looked exactly like that.
Keep going.
Okay.
Which way? Where?
We're just running through the tunnel back.
Are we going to the help
Back
tunnel?
to the intersection.
Okay. You continue to run towards the intersection, and as you're reaching the point of the mid area, you see from the floor, bubbling up, that same kind of bright red light, that spherical light, the same light that you saw push through some of the people of this town, begin to push from beneath the skin-like ground as you run past, you arc around it.
Ford.
I'm gonna
marine layer.
I already thought of it.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on the orb.
On the orb? Cool. Okay, what's the DC on that?
idea.
Yep. 18.
Good call.
Do it.
That's a fail.
Great.
Rolled a
So,
5.
I can make the target indifferent about us.
Indeed.
Fucking.
And as you rush to the intersection and grab the rails to begin climbing, you just hear a voice kind of peek through all of your minds. It says, "Wait, where are you going?"
It's a Somnovum.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Do you want to talk to it? It's
I don't-
indifferent to us now.
I don't know.
Who are
Maybe
you?
how long? Maybe it's in a good mood.
Yeah, how long does this spell last?
A minute.
So we could get in a couple of words.
Ask it some questions?
Yeah, talk to it. Talk to it, Chester.
Who are you?
You arrive by sheer force of love and family, protecting those that bring you joy and meaning. That is true purpose. Through these bonds eternal, everything has meaning. We seek to bond everything in love and to become one as we are. Absolute, eternal love, without boundaries.
What is your name?
I am Gordius.
Wait, that was the one that was Oblivion. Not love.
I mean, kind of the same.
Glad I could catch you while the others are distracted. Everyone searches for the Nonagon, and I was curious. You all seem to have been marked, most of you at least. Welcome.
What would bring all of you joy?
I do not know what would bring all of us joy. We all have different ideas when we're apart. I hate to bother, but it's rare that we find those that, well, are separate.
How can we bring you love? Who can we talk to?
I worry. I just want to bring this love to everyone. I want us to all come together. But Fastadan and Kolpasi, they reject the embrace.
What?
Fastadan and Kolpasi.
Fastadan and Kolpasi.
Cassie?
Why?
And
They are driven from unity through disgust, arrogance, and deeply misplaced shame. They would divide and maintain the horrid separation that plagues all life and cosmos, breeding strife through loneliness and misunderstanding. If you could show love for each other and for us, could you find where they're harbored within the Aether crux and maybe grant them their separation from reality as they so seek, so that the rest of us might join without doubt? Please.
Yep, we're on it. Okay, bye.
Tell them.
No.
Is the Aether Crux maybe like kind of in the center of everything? Maybe down? Almost looks like it's planet in a gravitational field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or
Okay.
less.
Cool.
If
Think I know
the
what
others
it
aren't watching, I could maybe help you get there.
Do you all live there? Is that like your all
We
bunk?
Are
you roommates?
and aren't. We are everywhere in this city.
Bunk.
But we come together there, mostly.
Okay. Okay.
It's
probably running off.
Yeah, I think, I don't think we need directions. Okay, bye.
Who wants to make the persuasion check that you're all on the up and up with this?
I do.
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
How do you present this case that you are indeed listening to this individual that is like awaiting a deep confirmation that you're allied?
We will find Fastadan and Kolpasi and make sure that they are separated via the ether crux as you wish.
I'm gonna try to give him advantage, and I'm gonna go up and hug my arms around his waist and go, all we care about in this world is love and unity.
All right.
And I kiss him.
Are you taking that as a persuasion or deception?
Leaned away from you.
No, he
Meaning,
didn't.
do you intend to follow through on this
No,
deal?
it's a deception.
Make a deception roll.
You just kiss his shoulder.
Chewing in his jawline.
24.
24.
Plus 10 on my deception.
Okay.
Yeah, face man.
The red eye that is kind of buoyed up from the ground, and you can see now it's spiraled up like this like twisted arm of a tether that ends in the glowing orb of this eye with a strange bead of orange yellow pupil-like light in the center. And it's odd because it has no facial features to speak of, but there's something about the voice and the light that is oddly comforting in the way it speaks. And those of you with high enough passive insight, given the place you are, makes it even more off-putting. But as you finish your statement and your display of affection, the eye begins to withdraw. Then
Awkward
go quickly.
promos.
I sense that once their search is done and they find the Nonagon, we'll be called together once more. And when our minds are one, we cannot speak like this. And the eye vanishes into the floor.
We are just making friends.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Cool.
Did calm emotions help at all in there? Or was it
Kolpasi?
always? Never mind.
It did help.
Fastadan and Kolpasi. They want division and things that are probably more in line with what we want, rather than everybody being
And they're being
fucking
held
connected.
in Aetho.
They're part of the. Yeah, they're part of the.
It lowered the DCs needed for any sort of physical.
Because we needed 3 more names, I think, and that
We
was
did.
2 of them.
And I'm assuming the 9th is Nonagon.
I think so.
Maybe.
Unless
Still want to see the help.
Unless it's like a master emotion or something like that. Like a master.
Where you saw, was it a mile on the surface, or are we potentially taking this help tunnel? Is that easterly?
Would I know that?
The help tunnel would be more, if you're looking at that sort of different directional pass, it would be the different direction.
Got it.
Yeah, or the other way. And it was on the surface. It was a mile on the surface.
That's where Yusa is.
Yeah.
That's where Yusa is.
But the Aetho crux you
is
felt
in the
down.
center and down.
And could you guide us there?
You could certainly try.
Could certainly try.
Do we want to spend the time to try to pull Yusa out of wherever he is?
I was just thinking that, because it's just his...
Yeah.
But if he's astral projecting or something, he can still.
If he could leave, he would have by now.
Yeah.
So we should try to get him out.
Or
Feels like,
abandoning him.
feels like he might be the fly stuck in the fly trap.
I think so.
And if we set him free, then...
At least he can go home.
Maybe. Make an Arcana check.
27.
In theory, yes. Depending on how the astral body has been captured or tethered. Everything here is far beyond even just the studies of astral travel, astral projection, and elements here defy or supersede previous knowledge. There is a good chance, you imagine, that upon just destroying or, absolving the connection of this place, that, yeah, Yusa may be set free in return. Or could be destroyed along with it. You don't know.
Ooh.
Your role at least offers the confirmation of a possibility of either.
Well, even if he doesn't know, I believe that if we leave this city adrift, he's just going to drift with it. And if we don't try, that's it for him.
So
He's
if we
here
defeat
because
the
of us.
city and we destroy it completely, he'll potentially be released along with all of the other thousands of people?
Maybe.
Whatever that means.
It seems like the ether crux might be the port by which we do that? Maybe there's a way that we...
Maybe it's like the heart.
Yeah, if it's like an entryway in, it could also be a point of egress out.
I
So,
wonder if that's where Lucien is.
Maybe that's why they can't see him.
I mean, I certainly don't want to destroy his mind in the Matrix and then his body dies back in Exandria, but...
I mean, he's been here for a while. You don't think that he could help? Don't think he'd be of any use?
I don't know if they really explore the city, the people that live here, or if they roam aimlessly.
I don't know.
I think we owe it to him.
And we're sure he didn't want to be connected, right? He was just curiosity got the cat.
Who would?
There's no way to know.
He was looking, well, yeah, his motives.
Yes,
but
If we go up after you, sir, it could delay us a half a day.
Maybe.
It's a mile away. Could delay us an hour.
half a day with problems.
With problems, yes, but that's okay because we've destroyed, or we've taken care of a crest.
So it's not going home.
Not yet.
Unless Lucien somehow leaves here and comes back, but...
Or, the other thing I was thinking, we've seen some pretty cool things with time bending here. I don't know, could he undo us taking the crest away?
Boy.
We time bend, not this place.
No, but there's technology around that...
Not here.
But in Eeyore.
As far as we know.
This place did have technology far more advanced than us. Thousands.
It would be meat at this point.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Well, it's an unknown, because there undoubtedly was things like that here. Maybe they work, maybe they don't.
Seen very few real things here.
I understand,
yeah.
But this is also very, reality seems fluid.
Fair.
The only thing that we've done consistently, the only choice that we've ever consistently made is to take care of our friends.
So we go help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Moving.
Okay. Can I try and guide us back as kind of quickly as I feel like I remember?
Certainly. As you all emerge from the trap tunnel back to the surface streets, you can see once more the aimless bodies of the denizens wandering, directionless, going through the motions of their previous lives, these stilted echoes of who they once were. And you all begin to will yourselves upward, flying back above the city line itself, heading in the direction of Beauregard's guidance. So you're guiding him. Would you mind making a perception check?
Can I give her guidance to...
Sure.
Guide my guidance.
Guidance.
Yo, dog, I heard you like to be guided.
What did you... Perception?
Yes.
You just killed us, didn't you?
Oh, it's not... I'm not good at this already. 8.
8.
That's real bad.
It's real bad. I rolled a 3.
8. It takes you a little longer than you would have hoped.
Those problems.
But you do still manage to zero in on the neighborhood that you recall. It's challenging largely because a lot of these streets are patterned, and so after a certain time of travel, you begin to wonder if you've circled back because it seems like you've already been this way. But then you begin to notice the smaller details and realize that, no, the movements here seem different. You look back and you're traveling. It's just that odd fractal pattern to the city's expansion just messes with your head until eventually you find that similar neighborhood that you recall sensing, where you sensed Yusa. Took you a little longer. But as you touch down in that area, you all can see, just around the edge of the corner, a figure. White silver short hair, darker skin, flowing golden robes, just walking away.
I'm going to pick up my pace and catch up to him.
Yes.
Okay.
When you go up to him, Caleb, just go... You'll blend in, right?
Customary greeting.
Yeah. You approach, and as you get closer, you can see his features are blurred. This is not a full corporeal form. This is a somewhat spectral-looking image of Yusa that still remains, with each footfall connected, tethered to Cognosa, like the other denizens.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yusa. It's me. It's Caleb.
He's been facing away from you and turns around, and where the face would be, you just see this open, vacuous hole.
Ooh.
This dark space. It just looks back at you.
Can you hear me? Can you speak?
There's no voice. There's recognition because it turned. But nothing beyond that.
I think towards his form and say, raise your hand if you understand me.
Can you still think towards people?
That's what I said.
I know, but
Sure, I'm...
with mind blank,
well, I don't know. But I'm shielded from people controlling me.
You still use his mind, I'd say.
Okay.
But it's... Cast my own blank.
I just meant like...
think that
no, I
is
just
what
meant,
you
like,
thought it was going to do.
telepathy,
And did I negate the powers I got?
Yes.
Right. There's no response.
It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna cast guidance on Yusa.
On Yusa?
We need you to focus. Come here and be with us.
Make an Arcana check, Caleb.
I have an idea as well. That is a 21.
21. The magic that tethers him here continues to tether him here. And you can just vaguely see on the outline of the body this silver cord that kind of drifts and then vanishes into the ether. That represents the connection to the body. So the spell that has brought Yusa here, though captured as he is, still remains, and still is part of what keeps him caged.
So, we could potentially dispel it.
I reach my hands into his form, and I banish him back to the material plane.
As your hands alight with energy, there is a sudden burst of life and movement from Yusa's somewhat spectral form. And in that movement, there is a facade of that faceless image that is kind of left behind like a ghosted shadow as Yusa's spirit is pushed out of it briefly. And you can see the face of Yusa looking back at you through it, into a smile, and just says, "Thank you." And you watch as the spirit is lifted on the tether like a parachute cord and dragged away.
Okay.
Okay.
He's free.
Well, that's one good deed for the day.
Okay.
Does he come
He's not
back
help,
in a minute,
but
or,
it's, you know.
or does he just stay there?
No, I think he's gone.
I don't think he was very in a place to help us.
No.
So now we find our way back down.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Mom used to say useful like a hole in the head. I think that's what she meant.
Oh my god.
Bo, did you see where the crux was?
It's hard to describe, but it just kind of felt like the absolute center of this place, like a fixated point.
Above ground or below?
Below. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I feel like I have, or would I fuck it up like I fucked us getting to Yusa? Could I get us back down?
How would you want to get back down?
Walking. I'd like to walk there. How do you... Wait, can I... Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa. How would you like to down?
We have to find a way down. You know what? Maybe we just ask somebody for help. Maybe we ask one of the Somnovum.
Maybe we just imagine ourselves there.
Are you gonna do that
as well?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
Fuck with the...
What does it look like?
Fuck with the what? Let's do it.
Yeah, like how he opened up the...
Okay.
Flesh.
Do you fuck with mind powers?
Let's fuck with mind powers. Get near us. Yeah, and
Let's think of it.
I'm gonna like loop around. Yeah, we're gonna use
We've got
Power of imagination.
the power of mind bullets.
the place of dreams. We
Yes.
all have a lot of eyes amongst us.
And I've already seen it.
If it doesn't work.
I've already seen.
Well, we've looked stupid before.
Are there other
in an acid
Over
trip
or
right
under?
now.
Wait,
Totally
wouldn't
a
it work?
fractal acid trip.
Or-
I agree.
Like
I agree.
this, maybe.
Before we just prayer circle this thing, are there other like drones walking nearby that were attracted by the banishing of a soul from this living?
The Laura Bailey.
None of the other there are other entities walking through here. Different people from the ancient Eoran times themselves going about their ghosted, patterned non-lives, just as you've seen before. None were close enough to have been caught or at least paid attention to this display yet.
Are there any buildings, any alleys that we can kind of tuck into?
Yeah, there's a building not too, like, immediately to your left if you want to.
Yeah, that's all. This is weird to do out here.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Okay, you go ahead and open the door, and as you pull the door, it's odd because when you pull it, the door seems to like stretch first and then open behind you as you kind of
I hate this place.
pull it open.
So grody.
What's it taste like?
Don't.
No.
A little salty.
It's like a Christmas story, but 10,000 times worse.
As my tongue gets close to mouth, goes.
Where's your favorite show? Real Monsters.
Yes,
Do you
Nickelodeon.
remember the one that was the armpit monster?
Yeah, it helps
That's
out.
what I see.
Sure.
Like this
Yeah, what
whole
was his
place
name?
looks like the armpit.
Can't remember.
Pity.
Anyway, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
how
voice
many
really
names
other.
did you guys write down of the Some Novum so far?
1, 2,
7 or 8?
4,
I have 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Tamore, Alactus, Luctus, Ira, Miramis, Guardius, Fastadan, and Cole Pussy.
That's what I wrote too.
I just thought it. I didn't actually write it down and say it out loud.
Well, 4 more eyes appear on your butt.
Are they eyes?
Oh no!
And Matt, DM, from what you said before, from our memory, did we get any other like emotional imprints to the other ones?
We haven't met all of them.
You've only
Just
met
gotten their name.
3.
And it was
Timor
fear,
was scared. Ira was like wrathful.
was anger,
Gadius
yeah,
wanted oblivion.
But was loving.
was
but
eternal
loving.
love, and then Gadius mentioned Fastadan and Kolpasti being
Cold pasty.
arrogance and shameful. So I'm assuming that either one of those are arrogance and shame.
Remorse, maybe.
Should we try to bamf? What are we?
Yeah, we're going.
let's try. We're going to use
Sorry,
power
I'm
of
just
imagination.
talking out of
You've
out of game.
stepped into the bottom floor of this structure. On the inside, there is a semblance of an interior. You see furniture. You see candles on tables. And as you step down into the floor kind of gives slightly, and everything has almost a spongy texture to it. It's odd, but at least it's solid-ish. But you gather up.
So I gather up, and first I project the image that I saw of the Aether Crux into Caleb's mind. Kind of trying to show him what I saw. And then I say, help me share it to them.
Like little candles.
Yeah, poof, poof. And I share the image to Caduceus and Ford and Yasha. Spread it out. And then I'm just going to look at everybody. Imagine we're there. Does everybody see it in their heads?
Unfortunately.
And
Have both of you roll a wisdom check with your wisdom modifier plus the number of eyes that you carry, which is 3.
Wisdom modifier.
okay, please roll high this time.
Not good.
Good
I got
for
a
me.
10 all told.
10 total. 24.
Way better.
24.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
You, Caleb, close your eyes and focus and concentrate. And you're having a hard time grasping what it means to will. You have built a life about forcing the elements of the world to bend to your whims and ideas. And there's something in this moment that leaves you unfocused, and you're uncertain why you're being barred. And something opens inside your mind. You concentrate and focus on the image and the sensation of the Aethercrux, the location. And as you're concentrating, you can't help but extend yourself a bit back to Cognosa.
Sure.
To connect once more to this network. And you all hear a strange sound. The floor of the room next to you begins to curl open.
Oh,
and a tunnel begins to reveal itself downward, willed into existence.
Okay, I love this place.
That's really cool.
Does it also taste salty?
Ew.
This one, no, weirdly.
So it's just a tunnel, like it looks like a water slide.
Wow.
Almost.
It's about 6.5 feet tall, so I'm assuming you may have to duck down, but it is traversable, walkable. It's cylindrical, and it looks, it looks mostly smooth, but the texture is somewhat striated in places. It is like a
sphincter.
Yeah.
We are in the colon.
Into
First time.
Like this is
You're
very.
right, it is not the first time.
No, we're talking. This is
Back to campaign 1.
The image I keep getting when I'm coming to this is the other side in Poltergeist.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Pink and white with goo everywhere.
Just be gentle, Doc.
Should we go?
Carolyn?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's hope
Do I
this
have
leads
kind of residual
to where we want to go. Let's do it.
heebie-jeebies
I hopped down
from
into the
something
tunnel.
opening?
Okay.
There's like a faint tickle.
Okay.
Oh, you got another one.
You got another eye.
Did he get another eye?
Do you see anything?
Do we?
Not plainly on him at the moment.
Where was
Take off
the
your
tickle?
clothes. Take off your shirt.
That's your butthole.
I'm already in the tunnel. I'm like,
The carrot.
Spread your cheeks and cough.
Nobody tugboat.
You never been to county before?
I will spend a minute looking around.
I'm close to his ankles.
right
Is
over
there
the
one
heart.
on his ankle?
Right over the heart.
Right over your heart.
Fourth eye.
Ooh.
Shit, Caleb. Shit.
Do I see anything different than I did before?
Oh yeah.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay.
DM, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You said that the eyes lit up on Cree before she transformed into that thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
Did you say how many eyes lit up?
5.
She had 5.
So I'm one shy of a flesh monster.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's true.
What I thought.
Boy, man.
Who knows if 5 was the limit?
I picked 1/8 level spell. Let's hope it does something. Roll those dice.
I love it.
So do I.
All right, we
Let's
go
go.
into the sphincter.
All right.
I'm sweating
Yeah.
a lot.
I'm vibrating.
Not sure I picked 2, but I did not prep the other. I couldn't use it if I wanted to.
You traverse deeper and deeper within the steady decline of this tunnel. The willed focus of Beauregard does not leave it weaving oddly. It is a direct channel, lightless as it may be. You continue down, 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 until deep within these twitching corridors, under the streets of Cognosa, it begins to widen into walls that are showing semblances of city once more. Bits of stone, sections of wall, cracked brick. Occasionally an eye opens and watches you as you pass before vanishing into the space. You've occasionally seen bits of bone or teeth. Now these become horns and fang-like protrusions like tusks in places. It seems like the deeper you go, the harder it is keeping together the idea of what it's supposed to be. And some of the shapes begin to just become wild and weird, more so than the rest of the city, I guess you'd say. Passing beyond this kind of nightmare patchwork of architectural memory, odd angles begin to twist as it grows taller. And then eventually you see a light. Continuing on the lake, it's brighter and brighter, this pulsing red light. The tunnel begins to give way into a massive chamber, an aorta-like chamber, the center of the city. There are bits of rock and faintly emerging tower structures, sections of building, but nonsensical in placement, like an offhand sketch of something you saw once that is completely wrong, but just enough to recognize what it was supposed to be. In the middle of it, you see this column, and within this column is this, for lack of a better term, a bulbous collection of massive, faintly glowing, pulsating orbs, all mashed like a nest.
9 of them?
Looks to be about 9, probably, if you could see it from all sides.
How tall is the tower?
To the ceiling, it's about 80 feet.
The thing is like all filling the
column. Well, you see the central section where these are affixed is kind of towards the base, and the part that's tethered to the top are like stretched tendon and things that are essentially connecting it to the center and giving it more firm power at its base.
Any sign of the Nonagon?
That's, yeah.
Make a perception check.
Aortic valve.
The central nervous system.
19.
19. You glance around and you see no sign of the Nonagon. What you do see is different fluctuating points of red light kind of heading down these tendrils to the center, and these orbs begin to alight as they do. Quick to gather that these are likely the various Somnovum returning to greet whoever has stepped into the central chamber.
Uh-oh.
A voice immediately fills your minds. Bassy and commanding.
We are the Somnovum. We are consciousness, evolved through high emergence. We thank you for coming. We welcome our children who see with our eyes. You walk the path of the Nonagon, and though through you will become one, you will not grant your every desire. We will teach you how to manifest them.
What is it, I think, that you all want?
Dreams are the mind testing its limits. Reaching out and expanding the will. Consciousness is boundless with awakened will. The soul is consciousness. The soul should not be bound to a short-lived vessel and collected high treacherous idols as a trophy. Dreams are the mind's discovering potential. And together, we, the Somnavum, have become Dream. Every mind, every soul deserves to know this joy, this endless understanding of purpose and meaning. We are a proto-realm, a new plane of existence about to be born. The next step in the evolution of life and the enduring spirit.
You are not content with your home here.
We are just the spark. It would be meaningless to hoard our understanding. It is the right of every living being to know our joy. It is their inevitable reward for the trials and toil of running the divine maze under the alien minds of false gods. They deserve to be with us, and we will not deny everyone their destiny.
Who are we speaking to now?
Us. All of us. We are the Somnavum Omega.
So you all get along now?
Somnavum Omega.
There's no response.
Aren't you missing one?
Yes. Our harbinger, the Nonagon. We sense your connection. Would you bring him to us? He is beyond our sight.
This ninth is your foothold to other shores.
For now.
And he's hiding from you?
You see some of the color and light in some of these mass orbs. This conjunction of entities kind of shifts color slightly, like a moment of confusion and turmoil visible on the surface.
Strange. Yes.
I wonder what his motive must be.
He is with us. We felt him arrive. The 9 of us await the Nonagon.
The 9 of us await the Nonagon?
Yeah, math doesn't seem to add up.
Maybe he's the 10th.
He's the 10th.
We just haven't.
Yeah.
When the Nonagon rejoins you, will you all go somewhere together? Or are you content here?
He is to bring the key and open the door.
And if he does not?
The colors roil and flash. Then we will find another way.
And you don't know where he is. If you did, you could point us toward him, and we could find him for you.
In a brief moment, you feel this storm of energy reach out. Each of you that has an eye, you feel a part of your body begin to grow cold where that eye is, as if something is peering through and searching you. And then it withdraws.
Yes. You have sought him as well. Find him for us. Then, all that you've ever dreamed will be yours.
We will do this for you. We will bring the Nonagon to his close.
Just be careful, because he was talking about ultimate power, and I don't know, maybe he's hiding because he wants more than what you offered.
There's a pause. Echoing from elsewhere in the chamber, well, I'm glad you came. The invitation was there, and you've all proven exactly as useful as I hoped. The colors shift, and you see the central column begins to warp slightly. And on the opposite side of where you're standing, near one of the other aortic tunnels that ventures past there, you see Lucien standing next to an empty sack and a cluster of 9 or 10 glowing into it charges. All pooled into one pulsing pile. I needed them distracted. Keep their eyes off me for a bit. Oh no. So I thank you for that. The Somnovan voice begins to echo through all of your minds like a storm of lightning. Stop him. Stop him. Stop. And Lucien goes, enough of that! You all know very well what this is. I'm glad we've all synchronized our schedules through all this chaos. It's perfect. These people, the city, tragic in its fall, yes, but glorious in its discoveries. Some of it studied, prepared enough to harness their terrible fate. And in doing so, and he snaps his fingers, and you watch as the flesh around him forms a chair behind him. A throne, if you will. And he leans into it. They were reborn greater than they could have ever anticipated. Isn't that right? power of 1,000 minds, dreams, imaginations, and wills made one, founded in the ether of manifestation. A miracle unstoppable. Yet rudderless, fractured, wild, jealous, impotent. The colors flicker intensely, and you can see elements of psychic energy trying to begin to spark out of the center column upward, but it's also holding back. You recognize the stalemate between the two sides. I once saw them as gods, being so far beyond my ability to understand, and they chose me to be their herald. But when I died, when I scattered, and they put me back together, I was given a view behind the curtain. And I saw the fallacy I had given everything for. Genius souls, now mewling toddlers, bickering over the power of creation. Someone needed to be the parent. When children have been acting out, well, making a mess of their potential, for this long even, a responsible caretaker must show discipline, enact punishment, and take the reins with force. So, I invite you to stay for the show, but I think you'd prefer to run. And he leans back and puts his hand on the devices as they begin to blink faster and faster.
We gotta go.
How far away is he?
Yeah.
He's about 120, 130 feet from you on the other side of this chamber.
I'm gonna...
How many feet?
120.
I'm gonna say run, and I'm gonna cast Earthquake right under him.
Cast Earthquake right under him?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on myself and start running.
Okay. So Jester and Veth start running back through the tunnel you guys came from.
I'm gonna haul ass.
I'm gonna-
There's nothing I can
I'm
do.
gonna run that way and say, everyone with me, and I'm gonna cast, fuck it. I'm casting, where did it go? Why won't you, hold on, I'm just doing that thing where it, anti-magic field.
Okay. You all begin to run. Everyone else following suit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Running back to the tunnel where you came from. The ground beginning to crack, the elements that are stone and the parts that are flesh begin to shake and roil. You watch as the tethers above that attach to this central part, the aether crux itself, begin to ting, like cables being snapped. Parts are beginning to fall. Elements of the ceiling begin to crash down like it's trying to physically attack with the full flesh of Cognosa itself upon Lucien, who begins laughing. And laughing. Just... As you all run, and run, and run. A series of flashes behind you. And you feel, especially you who's connected to this city, you feel the flex, and the scream, and the tensing of the entirety of Cognosa at once. As its nerve center, the somnovum that brought it together, are bombarded. And as you all fall to the ground, breathing deeply in the ensuing silence, there's just quiet. No laughter. No sound. Just the eight of you. That's where we end tonight's episode.
What does that mean?
How does he?
We are so fucked. Well,
we don't know.
If there were 9 entities controlling a living city, and now there's only one. Maybe. I don't know.
Or at least there's going to be a fight about it.
I missed the first 45 seconds of what you were saying because I was just trying to figure out what we could do to get to him, and there was nothing.
There's nothing.
Wait, so we don't have a 9th name or Nonagon the 10th?
It matters anymore.
It doesn't matter. It matters.
Apparently Nonagon is the Harbinger, so we are missing a name.
Okay.
I think Lucien is the Harbinger.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying anything because I'm currently immune to psychic damage, and I was so tempted to fly straight at him, but I'm not immune to things collapsing on me.
No.
So I was just like,
same. I
Yeah,
thought about
the earthquake.
Yeah.
I thought about putting
Same with
Oh,
that
sorry.
huge
I was trying to
anti-magic field.
take
Whatever,
him
you
out,
do what you gotta
It's
do.
all good.
I thought about putting Arcane Gate right behind him and just pushing all of the Intuit charges and
I wanted to
getting 500 feet away, but I wouldn't make it there in time.
And if he set
that
it
would be
off,
toast.
all our friends are in range.
Totally.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
that I'm immune. All of you would die.
I've got a 10-foot barrier right now where very little except for
it went off
things.
So
Yeah,
we're
all
good.
the- all the charges went off.
I mean, my first thought
But
was
I
maybe
had a
wish
10-foot
that
barrier for a while.
all the Intuit charges were rubber ducks or something. I don't know, but I didn't.
it got real bad,
I don't think
and then it got better, and now I can't tell if it's worse or not. I thought for a moment there we were going to be fighting Lucien and 9 entities.
Yeah.
In like a lair action situation, and now I don't know where we are.
9 entities that don't like each other, and now we just have one that really likes themselves.
And has everything we're standing on is trying to attack us.
And I can't shake the fact that we're 8 and Lucien makes 9.
This whole game is so
This
ridiculous.
whole fucking campaign.
So
Patterns,
it's fucking
fractals,
ridiculous.
patterns.
Mighty Nein.
Well, we're going to go ahead and pick this up here next time. Thank you all so much for joining us.
No, you can't do this.
What does it mean?
We love you very much.
We gotta keep playing.
And
I have to keep playing right now.
is it Thursday yet?
No.
Good night.